Okay, we're live. Welcome, Dub Nation. Hello, YouTubers. Dean will be on soon, I believe. The game is being streamed over. Check our description over on Twitch. The stream started a little bit early, so we're going to start a little bit early as well. So the Congo, they need to eke out a win somehow because all of these games, there'll be a window in like December, a window in February. They all add up to whether or not they'll be able to play in the World Cup in 2023, I believe. Could be wrong on that. So right now, if you're seeing it on Twitch, doing the national anthems, all right. Hello there. Oh, cool. We got a good amount of people. Do my thumbnail right there. Next live stream we will do, I made a mistake in the description. I'm going to fix it now. Mac McClung plays on Monday, which is tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. So we'll be back here tomorrow. Nicole, did I get your email? If it's about the giveaway, I did. Dylan Clark, you guys got to check Twitch. See Twitch. But hopefully you'll stay here as well simultaneously for my commentary, etc. Okay, let's do a little copy and paste on the comments so that we can pick a winner of the giveaway today. I've been a little slow on that. Pretty much the same reasons as before, to be honest with you. Going through some life struggles right now. Okay, we just finished the national anthems. I want to see if I can get a screenshot of Jonathan. Let's see, they're in their huddles. You guys should be seeing this on Twitch, by the way. 10 viewers on Twitch only. Let me send the link to everybody. Commentary and community. Can't type. Okay, got to get a screenshot of Jonathan. Got to get Dean on the channel. He's not here yet. Share screen with the play-by-play. They're doing layups. Let's see, Congo. Where do I go for this? There it is. Put them on the overview right here. That'll give us the play-by-play. Huh. They might have this on YouTube. I'm not sure. That would suck if they did, actually, because I paid for this. But maybe videos, yeah. It's not available in your country, as you can see on my screen there. So we're just waiting for the overview page. Okay, let me see if I can. There's JK being listed as a starter. Henry Puono is a starter, finally. After game one, I was like, yo, why isn't this guy starting? And by the way, they're in their yellow uniforms. Hopefully it works out for them better because they lost by 43 points in the green uniforms yesterday which I missed because I had the wrong tip off. But JK and them, they lost by 43. So I'm the good luck charm again. I must be. No, I'm just kidding. Guess we got lucky on that one. But what I want to do is after this game, I actually want to rewatch that game, or watch for me the first time, because mainly I want to see. I have some personal concerns, sort of selfishly, for JK in terms of his development, and my concerns um, do not hurt the Warriors at all as a team, but my concerns have to do with his own development. Can he be the next Kawhi Leonard? Well, actually, after what I saw in game one, I'm not sure if um, Steve Kerr's system really allows for that. And also, I thought about it now for 2 days. I think the modern NBA has changed, and we're just not going to see another Kobe Bryant and another Kawhi Leonard for a while, I think. And that's just because, I mean, we'll see a Jason Tatum, but Jason Tatum is such a different player than like Kobe. He's shake and bake, 6'9", shoot a three in your face. Doesn't really have the mid range and doesn't really, um, it doesn't really allow for a whole lot of that. And the movement of the other players, it's totally different era is what I have come to realize. Still waiting for that Jonathan screenshot. Not getting it. 7 minutes in here. Let's go back to this. Where are you, JK? I've got the play-by-play of the announcer on a second or third screen really over there, so I can kind of hear what's going on. But I want to keep Twitch a little bit silent, just for, I don't want to get it shut down. So it's been the same format over there. JK playing as shooting guard is a question on Twitch, and I haven't looked at the comments on YouTube for a bit since I last commented. But yeah, they're all the same size, other than Jordan Sacco, who kind of plays the 5. So Tunisia, home team, playing in Tunisia, they won the tip. They're in red, running a little weave out there. Swing to the guard. It looks like they got a guard that can shoot threes, and he hits it. And Congo has a guy, Pono, but they don't really have like a sniper guy. And where's JK? I guess he's in the corner. Swing over to JK, left corner, drives baseline, rises lefty, good. That's not JK. That's I think that's Sacco. Let's check the play-by-play. Oh, that's Munanga. Okay, wait a minute. I'm looking at a tiny screen here. I'm having trouble finding Jonathan. Let me see. Is that him setting the pick? Yeah, I don't see Jonathan out there. Even though they had him listed as a starter. Oh, there he is, 0. Golly, man, I can't see. My fault. So they're down 3-2. Pretty good drive there by Munanga. Is his full name Munanga? Jonathan got the rebound and turned it over right here. The play-by-play on my share screen is going to probably match the actual live stream, but it doesn't match what I'm seeing. Or did that happen a while ago? 8:24 to go. Tunisia just scored over Jonathan. Okay, so I missed the JK turnover. I'm the world's worst play-by-play guy so far this morning. Corner 3, good. Wow. Somebody made a 3 on the Congo. Yay. That was that Sako? Yep. No, that was Monanga again. Number 16. I get him confused with number 18. Tunisia scores again. That guy looks like a shooter. Okay, so Jonathan is 0. He's in the corner. He's wearing white and orange shoes. That's a turnover by the Congo. Jeez. Now he's defending the mid post. Don't foul. You only get 5 fouls. Tunisia with some razzle-dazzle gets a 3 out of it from their big in the corner. Pretty good razzle-dazzle. Prior to the game, the announcer was saying that both teams are 0-2 in this little window. Jonathan way up top. They attack him too much. He does a Euro, but he loses it. Guy stripped him at the last moment, and it's a 3-on-1 break, and Tunisia draws a foul. Let's see if Dean is in the chat room yet. I don't see it. Okay, time to check some comments. So, Nicole, I probably got your email. I can check that right now. Search Nicole. Yes, got your email. I will get to it. Promise you guys, giveaway winners. Ship some of those giveaways out pretty soon. Why did you not stream yesterday? Because I messed up the tip-off time. I explained that earlier. Maybe you just logged on just now. But we're going to stream it after this game. Now, assuming they don't get blown out by 40 again, okay, because that would really, I'd still probably stream it. I'd still probably do another commentary and just scout Jonathan the whole way, because and skip the parts where he comes out of the game. Turnover on Kabongo, horrible turnover because Tunisia was in a zone, 2-3 zone, easy layup, and now they're down 14-5. Surprisingly, 5 was what the Congo scored in the first quarter last game, or in the first game. Brick on a 3 right there. I hope that wasn't JK. My screen's really small. No, that wasn't. JK is wearing the white and I guess red shoes. They're going to call him for the foul right there. Let's double check. See, nope, Sako with the foul. So JK missed a 3 just now. Pretty ugly game, but yeah, if the Congo loses by 40 again, it's going to be tough for me, but I think I'll still do it. I'll still stream the previous game right after this. You don't have to do anything. Just stay logged in, because I want to test my theory. I want to keep looking. I just, I don't know that Jonathan has the room unless the Warriors actively do this during practices or after practices or whatnot. Maybe they will, but one time during the first game, JK had a chance to take over just by himself, but everybody was standing around and there were 2 guys waiting to double team him. So tough situation. Puono for 3, a little bit of a rush shot, although it was open. Misses it. They're down 15-5. Tunisia again late on the switch, but misses the shot. And Congo gets the rebound. JK trying to set a pick. Point guard's just going by himself, ends up with an air ball. No, that's JK himself. That's number 0, right? Man, JK. I wish I had a bigger screen for this. So I'm going to mess up a couple times because my screen's tiny. They're going to call a foul. That was a 19-year-old foul right there. A guy was on the baseline, not really going anywhere, reaches in at the last moment. Like, There's no need to reach in right there. No need. That's going to be 2 fouls, I bet. Let's check. Personal foul. They should have fouls on this little overview screen, but they don't. So we got to go to the box score. 1 foul. Thank goodness. Let's go back to the overview. Oh, cool. Got a picture of JK right there, which I will do some marketing at the next timeout. And we'll also see if Dean's around. Turn up the brightness on this. That's part of the problem. My brightness was down. Okay, now mid-post, Congo, back out, swing to JK, now he's up top. Gets a little doubled on the show, throws it in, throws it back out, left side, 3, good shot. Munanga's suddenly on fire this game. Interesting. They just got to have all the pieces come together in one game. So down 9, mid-post again, swing. Just a little late on all of the rotations. Anyways, Tunisia misses a 3. JK almost throws the ball away. That was another ill-advised, meaningless throw there. That wasn't going to get you anywhere. But if you can recall when you were 19 playing basketball, a lot of thoughts go through your head, and you just don't know when to shoot, pass, dribble. Those are the hardest things to do as a teenager. Is he 20 yet? I forget. Check that. Oh, man. Tunisia, big man. Looks like a veteran dude. Just took somebody from the mid-post. Jonathan Kuminga. All right, now we got a typical Congo offensive stretch, shot clock down to 5, and Munanga once again bails out Congo. Only down 8, could be worse. He hits a 3, lefty stroke. There he is again. The guy just easily beats the defender as they jut out too quickly to play defense, and they just go right by him. So Congo reverting back to some of their really nascent ways. JK draws a foul somehow, getting in the paint once again. So let me look up his Wikipedia. He's still 19. October 6th. October 6th is JK's birthday. So do we have a timeout yet? Let's see. Haven't had a timeout yet, have we? Maybe one timeout. 3:04 to go. 8-point differential. Let's check and see if Dean's here. Dean's here. Let's add Dean.
How's it going, Rich?
Good morning, Dean.
Good morning to you, man.
Go back here.
Kuminga looked pretty upset on that foul. I wonder what he was saying.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah.
It was on the ground like
a hard foul.
Gesticulating a lot to his teammates. He was saying something to his teammates.
1 for 2. Well, he shouldn't, because he threw the ball away right before that.
Hey, he's got a championship, man.
True.
This is his team, you know?
Anyways, Tunisia left side easily goes by the guy, but blows the layup. And there's another example of Congo just not being able to play basic defense. It's frustrating to watch. But anyway, JK catch and shoot from deep, right, hash mark. Missed it, clanged off. Now Tunisia will pull up for 3. They miss. JK swallows up a rebound, brings it up right side, trying to look for a seam. Guy helps out, so he can't find the seam, wants a screen. gets the switch on the big man, gets fouled but no call, 2, and then gets in the paint but gets the ball stripped again. That's twice. 2-on-1 fast break, easy bucket. Might want to call a timeout because guy running back on defense on the Congo threw the ball against the stanchion in frustration.
Yeah.
That's that's not good team spirit right there, but that's okay. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I can see it, like total discombobulation.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's probably just because they got together just a couple days ago, just like in the first game. And when JK asked for that screen, it just wasn't a natural thing for them to do. It was kind of like, come on, man, set me a screen. Finally sets him a screen and gets in the paint. The other guys don't know where to go. End up just watching him go down the paint. Turns out to be a turnover. Anyways, I'm going to do some tweeting and Instagram stuff right now. So,
all right.
take over with some commentary if you got any. You can look in the comments. I haven't done any comments in a while.
Yeah, a lot of it. A lot of people are just asking where to watch this, and Rich does have the game streaming on Twitch. Don't tell anybody, but you can watch it there.
Look in the description.
Yep.
Description.
There's a link right there.
Easy. So easy.
Don't even need to comment anything on that.
But be sure to leave a like, man. If you're gonna watch my stream, at least do something. Leave a like. Watch. I'm gonna go look at how many likes we have. Oh, really? 23 likes, 37 watching now. Really? I thought so. Come on, guys. I'm streaming this on Twitch. Hit like.
You're getting as much coverage on all the Warriors players as anybody's giving you in the whole of the basketball media business here. So
someone missed a 3. I think that was Mononga because I saw Lefty shoot that 3. Oh, 21-12. It could be worse. It should be worse than 9 points.
I am kind of glad that they're frustrated.
Oh my goodness. Here. Tunisia backdoor. Got backdoored again. So the number one issue for Congo is their defense. Their defense is very AAU-like. That's turnover on the point guard, Kabongo.
Yeah, you can tell that the Tunisia players are they're just more veteran-like.
Look, they got a 1-2-2 set right here. The guy on the screen crosses over. So they have sets. Congo has no sets, or maybe they do have sets, but the guys just aren't executing. I would love to know like the ages of each of these guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like, there's anybody late 20s, maybe Jordan Sacco because he's down low.
It's just a bunch of open shots too, either on pump fakes or like one pass.
Even that one, the dish out, the guy's not in the right place. So the guy driving who just came in the game, now he shoots a desperation 3 late in the clock.
ISO, pull up, no ball movement, no one rebounded. Yeah.
Well, I guess there was ball movement in terms of the guy penetrated, dished out, but he dished out to the ball got passed to an area where it was like it wasn't the right angle.
Yeah.
So not only was the recipient not in the right place, you should have probably cut to him a little bit, but also
go towards the ball, right?
He's dishing out, and it's like a safe dish. It's like, oh, I'm not quite sure where you're going to be, so I'm going to dish out to you right about here just in case. And it turns out to be a awkward pass. He has to save it from it going to half court, and it's all pretty much bad right now. All I can hope for is that something happens like in the first game. So this probably happened last game, and nobody was there to save them. In the first game, Puono came out in the second half and hit like 7 straight points. So he was on fire, and that got him out of it. And then they reverted more to just playing defense and rebounding. They got to just focus on defense and rebounding. That's what I would do. If I were the coach, I know how difficult it is to have some kind of structured offense with this. It's clear to me that they just haven't had time to gel. So just focus on defense and rebounding.
Yeah, and
Okay, our offense sucks. Just make sure you don't get beat on those back doors like we just did.
well, if you play
Anyway.
hard defense and rebound well, you probably put yourself in a pretty good position to start some fast breaks. You know, with a young athletic team that doesn't have a lot of time playing together, you probably do that, and then just, I don't know, run pick and roll. Just run pick and roll with your best two players if it's not that. But that doesn't work if you got Swiss cheese defense that everybody can just go right through. You know,
That Swiss cheese defense, man. Yeah.
And again, Tunisia, at least based on the way that they're playing, looks like they're more veteran and that they kind of know each other a little bit more.
Yep.
It just looks like that as soon as I saw them play.
Yeah. They do look older, but they are 0-2. That I know from the from overhearing some of the commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Yep.
All right. Got action back. JK is not in there right now. So I'm gonna finish my tweet with JK not in there. Offensive rebound, Sacco. He'll get a friendly whistle. Even though it's gonna be probably on him because he had the ball right next to the hoop.
Couldn't see what the ref called there. I think he might have called it over the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
And they're really going to their big men and that number 7 in the corner a lot.
Yeah.
Tunisia,
yeah.
Sorry.
They're kicking our butt in that area.
I'm sorry?
They're kicking butt on that.
Oh, and the low kind of high post playmaking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interestingly, from the high post.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. All right. So the stream that I have. Oh, cool. I'll use my slower stream because I got a backup this time. I think that's Pono drawing a foul in the paint. Oops. Okay, JK is in the game now. You can see him on the screen doing this free throw. Misses the second. So they're getting doubled up, 26-13. Tunisia in full control right now. Setting their offense up. Look at that. Cut across. I don't know the official name of that in the NBA, but cuts across two screens. Big man misses the open three from up top, but they have that all day.
They're just getting wide open shot after wide open shot, too.
Okay, lobs inside. Pretty good pass, but Pono's too small. Can't hit. Loose ball. Offensive rebound, at least. By Congo. Pono tries to go behind the back. Can't do it. Turnover. Tunisia in red. Now back up. Front court. fadeaway. That move right there, interestingly enough, I would love to see JK incorporate that sort of the step back mid range,
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard style. He doesn't have that. And again, sort of what I've been saying, Pono.
Does Kuminga's shot remind you of Magic Johnson's a little bit?
Uh, nah.
Little flat-footed, kind of
Yeah.
one-handed set
It
shot type.
oddly it reminds me of Kawhi again, which is weird, but that's just my opinion. Who cares really? But I just don't know that. Oh, see, look at that. The guy knows to set the screen on the three-point shot. So Tunisia's way more experienced than Congo.
Yeah.
29-15. So back to
And
the jump shot on JK. Yeah, I don't know if there's any time or 0.5 basketball doesn't really allow for that. So
it doesn't allow for what? Sorry.
it doesn't allow for little nuances to JK's game. 0.5 basketball really just do what you're doing, which is crash into the paint, whether you have the ball or not, and make a decision within 0.5 and maintain space.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no real opportunity to do a play like Tunisia had done. The guy missed the 2-point pull up, but so I don't know that right now. I don't know that JK will be the next Kawhi Leonard because he's not going to get that opportunity in any game.
That's too high of an expectation for him anyway, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to be like, oh, are you going to be Kawhi like this year or next year?
Right.
Like Kawhi's one of the best players in the history of the NBA. He's a two-time Finals MVP.
I don't even know in 5 years. That's my just long term.
That is kind of the archetype that I would like to see him try and follow.
Wow, no cutting on that play, even though it was a pretty good pass from JK. Now they know to always double him a little bit. JK's now mad because JK's frustrated because of being down 31-15. So now he's yelling at the ref for a foul that really wasn't there. What didn't warrant a whistle.
Yeah. They haven't really been playing to get the calls either,
But hey, if you look at this all in the context of everything, now our rush 3 by Congo from the left side, that had no chance. I mean, that was all or nothing. Tunisia easy rebound. So
that could have been a one-on-one shot.
I just hope they don't lose by 43 again at this rate. But we had the same thing.
I want to lose by more.
We had the same thing in the first game where they only scored 5 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
They're hanging their heads right now. You can see it. Oh man, I feel bad. Been there, guys. I've been there. Might want to call a timeout.
I'm really confused as to why they're slowly walking the ball up the court.
Yeah, they're demoralized.
They do seem to be the more athletic team here, just based on the kind of
swing,
speed
and cut. No good, but at least he cut.
So that's a good. That was a missed layup. I'm a little behind you, I know, but that was a missed layup. I think that was a very nice find right there. You keep getting those type of shots, and you'll start getting back into the game. You keep taking pull-up threes in transition with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. It's probably not going to work.
Let me check.
Yeah, he's still absolutely, Bruce. He's still a teenager. Let's see. He would be going into his sophomore year of college right now. Is it? No, junior year of college.
Yeah, and I almost see him as even younger. Just the amount of time he's played basketball.
Didn't he start when he was like 13 or something?
I feel like I'm looking at a 17-year-old brain out there in terms of basketball IQ.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He came to the U.S. to play basketball.
JK has 5 turnovers. Jeez, man.
He has 5 turnovers in the Wow, in the first half. That's
Let's double check that box score. Yep, 5 turnovers right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Instagram right now and
how
post
much do you think this kind of applies to the Warriors?
Oh, right. So I think it only applies in terms of individual skill development and mental toughness through super adversity. It kind of can't really get any worse than this, because this is not a situation where, we've seen the Warriors come out and lose by 30 and just play like crap, like their mental wasn't in it. Congo is playing hard, and they're just not that good.
Yeah.
It's JV against varsity.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good. That's good for JK. Here he comes downhill, throws it to the open left wing, bricked it. Guy bricked it. But at least he got it
That's
to
a
the
wide
right.
open shot, though.
At least
That's a
he got
wide
it to
open
the right
shot.
guy. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it is kind of good for Jonathan, because he's not going to be like, I don't think he's going to play hardly at all in Santa Cruz this season. Hopefully, as long as he remains healthy. And he's not going to be on a bad team with the Warriors. So this is a real chance to show that, if I were him, I'd be looking at this and saying, I'm going to try and show that I can take this team and get them playing as confidently as possible, as I don't know, just kind of leading them towards something.
Actually, I'm gonna disagree in a way. I mean,
Okay.
I just play. You're 19. In my mind, he's more like 17 basketball brain. Just play. You got to just play. And there's going to be crappy games like this. There's going to be games where you have 5 turnovers. Just play. Don't worry about it. And he can turn it around next half. He did last in the first game that we saw. I think he only had 3 points at halftime, and then he ended up with 18.
Yeah. So that's like a 30-point game. Yeah.
But the other part of what you said was right in terms of try to do those right things and all of that. But if you don't, and you get 5 more turnovers, it's okay. Chalk it up.
Oh no, I'm not saying I would take it. I obviously don't want to not take it seriously, but I want to be.
Yeah.
I want to be stressing about it. That's true.
I think what you're saying is, if you were the coach, that's what you'd be telling them right now. Try
Yeah.
and do this, that, the
Yeah.
other. What I'm saying is, looking at this as a result, this is probably going to end up as a loss unless we see some. But see, this isn't the same. Tunisia isn't like when we saw who they play against, Cameroon. Cameroon was themselves a little discombobulated. This squad looks a lot more veteran. You look at everybody, looks like they played together a little bit. They're running plays. They're getting, they're screening for a guy who's shooting a 3 at the last moment. That takes some chemistry to accomplish that. So I don't know that Congo will be able to come back against this squad as we saw 2 days ago. And before people blast JK for having 5 turnovers and terrible stats, what are his stats? Let's look. I just see. I don't know. You would have to be Kobe Bryant to like carry a team like this to a win today.
Okay.
They would need
Cool.
Kobe Bryant, but that guy doesn't exist. No pun intended. A guy like, whether that's Kobe or Kawhi, a superstar, T-Mac, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, that doesn't exist here in the Africans qualifier. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for this is old-fashioned basketball at any level. Like,
They look like they're kind of nervous too. There's a lot of shots that are clanging, the kind of open shots that are clanging off the back. I wonder if they're
yeah.
just like kind of
Well, there's
just
extra
too much
pressure,
force or too much energy or something.
each shot because they know that's probably the only shot they're going to get down the court each time.
Well, it's because they're not moving the ball that much too.
Yeah, it's to me they don't know how and all of that. So it's unfortunate.
That was a little better possession right there. That
I bet you right
foul
there
was
that
called.
that veteran is Manga's probably an older vet that they have.
Yeah.
Not super athletic, the slow guy.
No, you just need
Center.
those vets out there for just kind of like flood control at the very least.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's 18, an 18-point deficit, which here the FIBA format actually helps because it's not a NBA, it'd be 40 points in the NBA by now.
Why? What do you think the
Because the
difference
game
is?
is slower. It's more, there's no pace and space. It's just kind of old fashioned basketball. 5 fouls and you're out. So there's no, endless hacking.
I wonder if the lack of like ads and stuff makes it almost more tiring too. Feels like they play like 10 straight minutes for the most part of just running, you know?
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
I mean, not that they'd be
Indeed.
tired like us, but you know what I mean. Just a little heavier in the legs.
Pace.
Kuminga's
Did you
trying
just make a
to
sixth
I make a little
turnover?
here. And he threw it away.
Sixth turnover.
Damn. Hey, maybe when you said Kobe, maybe you meant Kuminga needs to take every shot and just try, not pass.
Yeah, see, so I like that we're talking about that because he can't. He doesn't have that in his repertoire, believe it or not. Like, interestingly enough, it's not a video game. Like,
Yeah.
JK can't take every shot like Kobe or Kawhi would. It's also that young mind, the teenager mind of in basketball. Like, he would love to, but like the way that he would execute taking every shot would look extra ugly. He knows that. Brick that free throw. Very hard to stay mentally strong there. Where you're down 22, we've only scored 15. I have 6 turnovers, So I'm giving you guys all the positive. I could be super negative too at the same time, right? I could dump on them, throw them under the bus a million times. I'm not going to do that because that's not what we do here. I'm trying to just calm everybody down to let people know this one little blip. It's an environment that is unfortunate because he decided to play for his national team. What nobody knew was that national team is pretty discombobulated to begin with. So even though he's a phenom, and he still is, hard to come here and go, okay, let me Kobe these guys. Because Kobe has a lot in his bag. Kawhi has a lot in his bag. Jordan Poole, a lot in his bag that he can manufacture a shot. JK doesn't have that yet.
Also, a lot of those dudes are just more guard like, other than Kawhi.
Yeah.
It's easier being that type of perimeter scorer when you just have the size and movement of a guard rather than that of a forward, in my opinion.
Yeah. And even a Jason Tatum. I saw Jason Tatum play in the Seattle Pro-Am,
Hey,
watched
that
it
was a
on
nice
the
play.
NBA stream. So that guy can get shots off because he has in his bag the ability to get a 3 off, even though he's going to shoot a 3. Like, just has those moves. JK doesn't have that either, even though they're similar height, similar athleticism. So, but then with Jason, then what I would do is I would just put two guys on him, one guy uptight because he's going to do those moves and get a three off, as you saw in Seattle Pro Am, and then another guy a yard behind just in case he gets by that guy. So even in this environment, throw Jason Tatum out there. Jason can get threes off, but I'm not sure what he would do after that. It'd be tough with all the help coming in the paint. So I mean, that's why I don't know. Maybe JK should just focus on playing Jason Tatum tapes in the modern NBA. Now I'm trying to project out and see if JK could in 5 years or 4 years have a bag like Kawhi. I don't know that the modern NBA or the Warriors style is going to permit that anyways, which is good and bad. It's good for the team, but the whole trajectory. Let's stop calling him Kawhi now. Now I'm coming to the conclusion is I'm not going to compare him to Kawhi at all anymore. I don't see the trajectory, but maybe he could during practices or after practice develop a step back 2-point jumper mid range, fake up and under, all those little things.
You think that's probably the most important thing for him to work on individually, at least?
Yeah, it's not going to help the Warriors to do that as long as Steve's around, which I mean, this is a good thing. Like I'm both criticizing and I'm also saying it's a good thing. For the team, let's just stick to what we do best, 0.5 basketball. Once Steph is no longer a Warrior, whether he retires or whatever, gets old, whatever, then we'll figure out the next one. And you said last stream that it should be Jordan Poole. I agree with you, which is sort of the same player, creative, ball in his hands, can get rid of it as well, can catch and shoot, create off the dribble, whatever. So that's why we need to keep Jordan Poole, because it's the next closest thing you got to Steph that can be translated into the future. If we keep Jordan Poole, then the offense will stay the same, which it probably should be anyways in the modern NBA. And I don't see JK having the opportunity to do any of the moves that Kawhi would do. So stick to what you do best, which is fine.
The place where I would put him, if that is, because you can't you want to maximize Kuminga's best skill set, even if it's a little different than what you might expect from most of your other perimeter players on the Warriors, right? Yeah. For me, if you had a Kawhi type skill set, I think personally, I might try and run him in sort of the Draymond spot where you ask him to play make for the other guys a little bit more, and then he has his own kind of mid-range one-on-one area, a little bit more of a scorer type, but with that same kind of positioning that Draymond has.
Interesting. That's good. I like that. Gives me another angle. So I'm not, me bringing this up is just something that we, philosophers of basketball, that's what we do. We think about these things, just some interesting things. There's no answer to it. Sure. And there might be a situation where, hey, 5 years from now, he becomes the next Kawhi and surprises me. And it turns out that he was working on his game after practice behind closed doors or whatever. I'm just saying that, okay, maybe I'm personally going to stop using that comparison because it's a different era too, 0.5 and all the factors. So we're just taking a thought and we're looking at it in 360 degrees, and it's kind of fun, and the stuff that you brought up, like what if he took the Draymond spot? That'd be kind of cool. Now you got thinking ahead, like, some
gasoline on the fire, huh?
What's that?
There's some gasoline on the fire, huh?
Yeah, you could either call it gasoline on the fire or just, you know, yeah, take this topic that we're talking about and, Iron Man, Tony Stark, looked at it from different angles. That's what we're doing. All right, what's
Well,
happening? Are we at halftime? We talked ourselves into halftime.
yeah.
Let me check
Hey, they
here.
scored 3 more points. Is that it?
Yeah, they were stuck on
Whoa.
15 for the longest time. The Can you
Oh,
see it
Derek,
on
that's
Twitch?
exactly what we're saying. We're not saying he's the next Kawhi. We're saying if there's an archetype of a player that you think would fit with his kind of skill set, his frame, and everything like that, it feels like Kawhi is the one that you would ask him to watch tape of. But we're not saying that he is Kawhi or that he's going to be Kawhi. Yeah.
Okay, Twitch
What a
is
shot.
saying, "Damn, you giving up on Kuminga already?" So let us be clear on that. No, it's just a different development path. It actually fortifies where we are because I saw on social media. So first of all, you had Stephen A. saying, "Oh, I'm hearing that he's lacking focus off the court." Blah blah blah. Then you have other guys chiming in saying, "Well, he's got all these veterans: Clay, Dre, Steph. He's got to stay in his lane, and everything, and just do what he does." What does he do? He plays 0.5 basketball, and he's really super good, super athletic, really elite at getting into the paint and putting pressure on the rim. Everybody in the NBA knows that already. So just keep doing that, and you'll
And
be
his
more
per
and
30,
more successful on
absolutely.
this squad, on the Warriors. Just keep doing that and don't get out of your lane. And so I'm taking that to another level that nobody else was even thinking of taking, which is okay, let me project out JK because Steve happened to say he reminds me of Kawhi. I actually agreed with Steve, thinking he reminds me of Kawhi, certain mannerisms, the ability to put pressure on the rim. So then me project out 5 years. Wait a minute, if he's supposed to be doing what he's doing, which all of us can agree on, actually, do what you're supposed to be doing, what we're asking of you. Continue to put pressure on the rim, play great defense as well, and do the 0.5 basketball. Well, I look out and I just see a super JK 5 years from now. I don't see Kawhi anymore. So that's not really a knock on JK. It's
And
just an
that's kind
observation.
of what happens with every player. Is I mean, just like anything you try and get good at, you try and copy people who are successful, who are doing something that you are kind of trying to do, and then it becomes your own thing. You just grow
Yeah,
into.
exactly.
So
He'll
that's with
he'll
anything.
he'll evolve into something probably we don't see a whole lot of. But yeah, that's where I'm like,
And
I
his per
understand.
36 numbers last year, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Rich, but his per 36 numbers last year were really, really good. They were really good. It was like 20 points, 6 rebounds, high efficiency. He was a good player for us.
Yeah, yeah, and I still think whatever he becomes, he's going to be so elite at. It's still going to be wow. He's going to knock your socks off whatever he does. I'm just wondering what I'm just trying to picture out from now. And also, I wanted to say when Steve is very calculated, even though he does it in his subconscious now. I think, like when he throws out things like, a month ago, he goes, "Yeah, our 6 foundational pieces are, Steph, Clay, Dre, Looney, um, Wiggins, and Jordan Poole." Right?
Yeah.
He literally named Jordan Poole in a foundational six, comes up with a new term. He's so polished on that. He's heading us off at the pass before we even know it. Because he did that because he knew people would go into this season going, dude, you kept like 6 guys, you lost GP, you lost Otto, and you have all these young guys replacing those guys. You lost Juan, And he's heading us off at the pass already by saying, "Oh, we got foundational 6. Don't worry about it." So he's playing this game already. He's moving this chess piece before we even know we're playing chess with them. So when he brought up JK in the comparison to Kawhi, if you go back to when he did that, that was when everyone was like, I don't know about this. Kuminga as the 7th pick, I don't know. He
Yeah.
did that at that time. There was a reason for that comparison back then. So now that I'm watching him in an environment with this Congo team, which this is a good thing. Like, it brings more variables into the equation. Now I'm thinking, okay, let's retire that comparison. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong, as always.
And who knows? It could be
That's all
Dominique
I'm saying.
Wilkins.
Yeah.
No, it's just that, the frustrating thing is this, but it's also super exciting, is that Kuminga and Wiseman, unlike Jordan Poole, young as he is, but unlike him, we don't really know what is going to work completely,
Yeah.
So you're still in the stage where you get to see someone kind of discover their NBA game, and he already has a championship. So I don't know. I have to say, it's really strange to me that there's all this Kuminga news, because I'm not sure anything
I know, right?
actually happened. I've never heard a specific thing.
Right?
And
I know, right?
all of a sudden in August, Kuminga started getting talked about. For what?
By Stephen A.
Yeah.
Of all people. Yeah. It was a slow news day. Yeah, that one's mysterious.
Yeah. Either something got out that hasn't gotten out to the public, which seems fairly unlikely,
Yeah.
Or I can't explain it. Where did it come from? I don't know.
Yeah. We should catch up on some comments while we're still at halftime, but that's what I love about you, Dean. Not only are you like just generally speaking a positive guy, but also we can talk about these like, nth level type analysis that you're not really going to get anywhere else. Like who else is talking about some of this stuff where they go, everybody is like trying to give their own take on Stephen A saying, JK, I hear he has lack of focus. So then the typical media person's gonna make a judgment on that. Yes, I agree, or no, I don't. For us, we're kind of going, where did that come from?
Yeah, like why are you saying
before
this?
We even say a yes or no, where did that come from?
Yeah. Well, and you're giving people the platform to be able to do that, I mean, honestly, this feels like kind of, sometimes when the season's out and people aren't getting proved wrong or right, there's some crazy opinions that start bubbling up. I don't know if you've noticed that, but the discussion gets like real complex around the finals, and then it's all gone by the next month.
So getting to the comments, sorry, YouTube, I haven't gone. I should do the YouTube ones first, because now I'm encouraging Diddy what? I can't even read the Diddy Cone on Twitch to keep going on Twitch. We don't really have the community on Twitch yet. We stream, but so anyways, he's saying he's got a negative view on us, as in locked in with this negative view of me and you, Dean. So he's like,
I don't care.
The Draymond spot sounds like a downgrade. Okay, you missed it.
Bringing Kuminga behind Draymond.
That was an idea. That wasn't a down. We weren't there to put JK down. We were there to actually prop him up, to foresee maybe if he added a few Draymond type skills, that would really evolve his game as well. And he's in a spot. He's at the 4 where he could do that. But he did mention that Jaylen Brown took Jaylen Brown a few years. That I agree with. But go ahead.
Yeah. I didn't mean to suggest that he should play like Draymond. I just mean you position him in the same part of the court and have him kind of play make from those same spots as Draymond. You know?
Yeah. So, but even though I'm going to add again, that's where social media guys, man, like if you could come onto our Let's Go Warriors channel and not be looking for the outrage, please, like I could just want to spar with you on that, Dean, and just go, no, but you did this, that. So I think that's what a lot of people do on social media. So if I could ask everybody in the comments, it's on YouTube, people in our blue wrenches already know this and they help out. So
Yeah.
bless your heart to all those blue wrenches that we have.
Yes.
But yeah, man, like we're not here to like fight with you about it. We're here to observe Jonathan. We love Jonathan, love the way he plays. He's only 19, and I'm probably the guy that's giving the most reasons for these 6 turnovers, whereas anywhere else you go, they're probably gonna throw him under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
So just a friendly reminder.
Absolutely.
So we're about to start the second half.
Hey, thank you, Vitor. That's awesome, man. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna get JK is gonna start because I saw him get up off the bench, and
kind of a low scoring
down 19
second quarter there, huh?
Yeah,
6-11.
So I mean, you double that, 74 points for Tunisia over, times 2. You would say, oh, okay, pretty good defense, but Congo can play a little bit better defense, but Tunisia's got some veteran tricks out there that we're seeing.
Yes. Yep. I'm hoping that, again, I'm just hoping to see Congo get out and try and run as much fast breaks as they can get. I think that's how they're gonna
defense, box out, outlet, get the ball going. Maybe it's Jonathan and he can really put pressure on the paint. So here we go. Get downhill quick.
I don't think anybody in the NBA really wants to be on a fast break with Kuminga, to be honest. So.
Exactly. Yeah. We should make a list. List the 15 guys that you fear coming downhill, right?
Yeah.
Do you think JK makes that list? I hate lists, though. I hate comparisons. I'm just trying to, remind
it's just
everybody.
Coming off the top of your head, but
yeah, I mean, Giannis, John Morant.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think, if he's not in that tier, he's way up high on the next tier, right? Gotta be.
Again, I've said this before. His jumping ability isn't just explosive; it can also look easy, like he's going up for
explosive, and he glides it too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, so he's up top and he throws the ball in, but guy can't finish. Got doubled there. On that one, I think you just got to finish that somehow down low.
It's just a lot of really, really. I don't mean just hard in terms of difficulty.
Oh, no.
They're literally shooting it hard off the back of the rim.
And now I think it was either Munanga got beat on the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yep.
Now the ball handler throws the ball away. JK's on defense, 2-on-1 fast break, but Tunisia blows the layup, gets their own rebound, reset back up top. They throw it away.
Now, see, that's a point guard, right? And he just tipped the ball away from a couple of Congo's forwards.
That's, I'm
not boxing out. That's okay. They're clearly a fairly young team, but
all right. Next time out, I got to update the comments. Do our giveaway. Got a comment on YouTube though. Leave a good comment, positive comment, and someone will win.
And if you've been enjoying this hour with Rich, please splash the like button and
subscribe. Thanks. How are we doing on those likes? Yay, 37. That's much better.
Hey, there we go.
Got 47 concurrents though. I guess 37 on YouTube, and StreamYard doesn't tell us the total. Oh, okay. Get this screenshot here of JK talking. Nope, missed it. Oh, cool. Missed the free throw, JK.
Did you hear that Gallinari got
torn meniscus.
It was a torn
Left
meniscus, huh?
Yeah. So
Well, I'll be happy if
who knows?
Kuminga comes out of here completely healthy. So, win or lose.
There you go. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
So 18-39. Sorry for the lack of helping on the comments, folks. We'll catch up. We went on tangents at halftime. I had to get that out of my system, though.
We've hit most of the recent ones, I'd say.
Oh, good.
Unless mine's not updating. But.
Oh no, Kuminga the GOAT. The guy with the handle of Kuminga the GOAT is saying Kuminga's disappointing you. Come on, man. You got to root for the team.
You got to root for your own guy.
Kuminga the GOAT or let's go Kuminga, same thing, right? Let's go Warriors. We got to root for them no matter what.
And, hey, you're right here at the beginning, man. You're on the ground floor.
We've been saying all game long that
Microsoft, maybe.
This is a tough environment. Tough environment for him. Oh, okay. Congo guard hits a jumper. Long two. Who is that? Ron Mvuka. Can't even pronounce that. Mvuka. Ron hits a shot. All right. Tunisia dude just launches a three. Thank you very much. Bricked it. Here comes Ron. Downhill. Finds JK. Bad pass. He's got to throw it back out. Saved it. That's normally a turnover. Corner three. No good. Wide open as well. It's interesting that Sacco isn't getting much play today. Maybe the coach saw something last game. Oh no, JK just floored a guy. That is going to be a foul. Oops.
Oh, that was the center, huh?
Let's check the box score and see how many fouls. Yeah. Oh, cool. One personal. I could have sworn it was way more than that. Are they going to call it on Tunisia? Let's see. I don't know.
It looks like it, right? They're going the other way.
Yep. Technical foul. Oh, it's
Sweet.
a technical.
Oh.
Technical on that guy. What just happened? Huh. I should turn up the volume on my play-by-play here.
So all these guys have their
flopping foul. Okay. They called a flop. Wow. Yeah. They should have that rule.
Yes, we should have that rule.
We should adopt.
Yeah. Yep. Unbelievable.
Oh, no.
FIBA already has a flopping rule, and Steph Curry still won't average 8 free throws a game. Oh, well.
All right. Missed it. Guy couldn't corral the rebound, and Jonathan. Oh, they're going to get a foul call. What's going on here? Nope. Tunisia ball. Jonathan's like, hold the ball when you get the rebound. It's like this. Oh, there's Sacco. Jordan Sacco.
I do like that Kuminga's being. He looks like he's being very vocal out there.
Yeah, more and more vocal.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of earned it. He still scored like 18 points last game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which maybe we'll watch some of that after this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since it was my bad. Completely messed up the time. Oh, good swing. Oh, but he threw it away. Good idea. And then the guy give him a thumbs up. Good idea. Slaps him on the face a little bit. They're down 17. It's not all that bad. It could be worse.
Yeah, they've kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah,
kind of holding steady.
A little bit better defense. Better defense. They care. Caring more on defense. Oh, Kuminga kills a guy. He can't believe it's a foul. Really? Yeah, don't get teed up, JK. He's smiling like crazy. He can't believe it. But from our vantage point, looked pretty egregious
Yeah,
because he swiped at the ball.
kind of smacked him on the elbow there a little bit.
Did he though? Maybe he missed the elbow, but the swing was so wild that you're gonna get a whistle. You can't expect these guys to be NBA refs, and even NBA refs screw that up.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest things in the game is to properly call a closeout where you kind of
You're
hit hands.
swinging your arm wildly. I
Because you're
mean,
allowed to
I
hit someone's
learned that.
hand, but you're not allowed to hit their wrist. You know?
Play in any league out there, YMCA, whatever. If you go out swinging as your closeout, even if you miss the guy, they're likely to call a foul. And I learned that early.
Yeah.
I learned that early playing rec ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'd rather not be called for a foul. So you just don't do it and you close out like that without swinging.
Yep.
But see, that's a teenager mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Tunisia doubles JK out there, throws the ball, they can't catch it, turnover.
It doesn't look like the Congo has much of a pure point guard on their team either.
Yeah, it's supposed to be number 4, Kabongo, but he's had a bad game.
Hmm.
Oh, there he is. And he leads up. Oh, lead pass is too high. Jonathan saves
nice
it.
strip.
Oh,
There
the guy blows a bunny. Oh, my goodness. That was number 16. He's played all game, right? Munanga missed 2 bunnies down there. There's the point guard. Finds Munanga. No good. He's missed 3 bunnies in a row. Oh, too bad.
Makes you appreciate the NBA, huh?
What's that?
Makes you appreciate the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense at all. Obviously, these dudes would kick my ass for sure. But
exactly.
But the NBA, you just don't see passes thrown way
too
far.
Kabonga. Man, where's that been all game? Big steps, gets the layup. Okay, got to play defense and rebounding here.
Hey, there we go.
Down 16. Defense and rebounding.
Kabongo from the Congo.
Back up. Oh, Tunisia got the step on him. Just got to back up.
That was just a perfect seal and
there we go. Ankles, playing point.
Bump into a guy, then extend away.
You can handle this. Oh, lost the ball. Goes to the corner. Shot clock burned away. Kabongo drives, gets it stripped. Here comes Tunisia, 3-on-1 against JK. Nothing he can do. They score. Jeez. Now you got to call timeout because they're tired as well.
Yeah.
Down 20, 4:04 to go in Q3. Let's catch up on some comments and let's see. Thanks for commenting, everybody. Jeez, I'm really behind. Okay, I'm going to do everybody splash that like button. Everybody, please splash that like button.
Yep.
Oops. Here. And then I can copy some of these comments. There's a good chance someone will win giveaway. Oh, ball's back. Kabongo, no call at the rim, but veteran center got the rebound out to JK. Finds Kabongo in the corner. He drives, no good. Veteran guy missed it, gets his own rebound, missed it. Oh, too bad, man.
Oh, it's a shame.
OG missed the.
That was a lot of good looks right there, and just none of them went down.
You can see OG is an OG. He just different time zone. So I guess now is the timeout. I don't know. Must have missed it. Vitor. All right. Thanks, Vitor. Missed him. I missed Vitor in the comments. Okay.
Oh, I said what's up to Vitor.
Cool. Yeah, I know. That was 10 minutes ago. I just noticed it. Hey, thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Let's get us back up here as How do we do this? No, sorry. Nope. Deleted Dean there by accident.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Okay. I'm going to screenshot that. I like that.
Thank you, sir.
Mark says, great show, guy. Just subscribe. Appreciate it. Oh, love to talk on JK. Thanks, man. Let's do this.
Let's go Warriors.
Sorry, Dean. There we go. Let's look at some other comments. Flopping roll. Yep. Yeah, Bruce, I agree. Someone on the Warriors would want Steve. I would think Steve would want JK to be as versatile as possible. So, JK, you're doing all this 0.5 basketball. You're getting better threes. You're passing well, playing good defense. But hey, after practice, I better see you. Oh, there goes JK. All right. They should run that every single time. So he weaved around. I'd love to see a replay on that.
That was just a beautiful play.
3:20 mark in the third quarter. We got to come back.
And he looked like a leopard chasing a gazelle on that one.
Q3, 3-minute, 20-second mark of game. JK, beautiful drive. I wonder if Kuminga Goat is believing in JK now after that one.
Hey, Mark, check the description, Twitch TV.
Yep, twitch.tv/Let's Go Warriors. Here's JK again. Breaks the guy's ankles. 3-pointer. It's a rather slippery floor out there, but yeah, broke his ankles. 2:30 mark. That was a nice little step back.
Well, they got about 12 minutes of game time left here. Right? 10-minute quarter. And 17-point game.
Oops, I forgot to screenshot that. Always multitasking.
Yeah, just so you guys know, you should really see the amount of work that Rich does during one live stream.
We're just updating the description,
answering comments, uploading things to YouTube, checking on
timestamps.
It's unbelievable, really. So thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem. It's the love. It's natural for me. Got to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, get a little break in the action here. Okay, ball inbound Tunisia. So down 17. Good switch there. He shoots a 3. Good. That was ill-advised. JK, another rebound. Oh, boy. Lobs it. No. Terrible pass. Turnover. Golly. 7 turnovers. Don't need to do that, especially when it was the OG that was the recipient.
He almost hit it from half court.
Oh, man.
I do like that. Hey, that's something that would be good for Kuminga to work on. Is outlet passing is really, really hard to do, man.
Yeah,
it's one of the hardest aspects.
He's had a couple of those.
Yeah.
The other one today was also ill-advised.
Yeah. And that's all right. That's kind of,
that's the extra thing.
This is a good
you got to process. I mean, I'm trying to look back when I was 19, processing all that. Yeah, you're probably missing a couple data points processing that. One, look at your recipient. It's the OG. Is he really going to catch that? Anyways, pick and roll with the OG. He wants a foul. JK wants a foul. No call. But it got knocked out of bounds. Pretty cool to see JK there get really low in his stance with the dribble. That was kind of on a, meaningless play, but that's what I saw there.
Mm-hmm.
See him in attack mode, bending his knees, ready to pounce.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shot clock at 10. Kabongo, point guard, pulls up on the pick and roll. No good. Man, they needed that one. 1:19 to go. Tunisia brings it up. Playing way better defense, Congo is.
They are.
Yeah. Good double trap there. Gets a steal. Hey, credit JK and OG over there. And they score at the other end.
Yeah, it was a smart double team, recognizing he was in the corner when they
Hey,
worked
Joel
out.
finished. Joel should get more minutes, man. He's a spark plug. But it's hard for the coach as well to find the right rotation in 3 games in 3 days. But anyways, Joel is JK's brother.
Oh,
Half
nice.
brother, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a nice little trap by JK. You know, maybe some of his Warriors instincts came into play there. Saw a guy going in the corner, trap him immediately.
If someone's in the corner, you trap them. They got nowhere to go, really. Exactly. Now they might just throw it off your face out of bounds, but
yeah, it's like you got the third defender there, which is the sideline, out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's a trap.
For any of you kids watching, you know.
All right, we got discussions. Congo coach is upset about something with the ref. He wanted a jump ball. Okay. Anyways, didn't happen. Side out. 44 seconds to go. Down 15. Got a little contact foul on the OG, maybe. Let's check the box. Check this. Yeah. Rodrigue Tomboy. But he's number 23. That's not the OG. Okay, that's the small forward. Gonna take it out on the baseline because the foul occurred over there. Inbound, left side, back up top. Somebody guard that guy. Oh, it's the OG. Nobody, no wonder. Oh gosh. Back up, back up. OG backs up, draws a charge. Way to go. Is that number 23? Tomboy? Was that Joel? That was Kabongo, the point guard, drew the charge.
Oh, it looks hurt.
Might have gotten away with it there. I don't know if he was
he
set.
got kneed in the chest, I think.
Yeah, small guy. Took the force of the drive. All right. We can get a bucket here. Just get a bucket. Play good defense. 33 seconds.
Yeah, cut it.
Go into the quarter down 13 would be great. Mm-hmm. Kabongo, come on. That's a foul, but they didn't call it. Screened by OG. That gets some movement. They don't have a closeout foul in FIBA. Even though there was contact on that guy shooting the 3. It's old school rules. So Tunisia will have a shot at it with 12 seconds now. Get a stop right here. Pulls up from 2. Good. Man. Oh, no. Inbound got stolen. And they miss a desperation 3 after the steal. Lucky for Congo.
Yep. And it's back up to 17, which is not impossible. It's not 43. But a little bit harder than if they had hit a 3 or even a 2 to finish.
Good comments by Bruce over there on JK.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that said, am I worried about JK? No, I'm not worried. This is one blip. This one game. These 3 games. He's 19. I'm not worried at all. But I do agree. It's good to have games like this. So needing to have games like this.
And again, 19, you're I don't think your frontal cortex of your brain is even developed as if you're an adult yet,
Good point.
I'm not even kidding. Like he's literally biochemically not even an adult, So you can imagine dude that size when he gets a little bit sharper, a little bit older, a little bit more jaded,
Yep. All right. So thanks, Bruce, for keeping the data flowing in the comments. Hope Yeah, I saw Nicole get on Twitch there, so that's cool.
He's absolutely right. Giannis was not Giannis at 19, KG at 19. Kobe was going up against MJ and stuff, but even then, obviously it took him until he was about Jordan Poole's age or so, a little younger, to be able to help lead, the Lakers and with Shaq to a title. So
Yeah,
let's wait until he's 21 and see where he's at then,
total agreement. And then we also have a comment on Twitch about JK's durability.
Mm-hmm.
Very durable guy. Knock on wood. Keep it going. Okay, here we go. Damn, I was gonna post on Instagram, didn't get a chance. Man, shot a brick out of a three to come out. That looked ugly. Not a good start right there on the first possession.
I'm really interested why they're shooting it so hard. Like it feels like there's just some level of like energy or nerves or something that they're just really like shooting it way too.
All of them. They've had a few bricks today. Yeah. Few
It's not even misses though. They're getting open shots and they're literally like throwing it at the hoop. I wonder what it is.
Yeah. Maybe there's a depth perception problem there. You bring up a good point. We don't know this. There could be a depth perception thing right there. You look at that angle. I wish they would hold it at that angle to see. Because you got stands back there, and then you have this humongous baseline of no fans. It's interesting. I wonder, like, that's definitely not a basketball gym, right? Like, it feels like maybe a festival auditorium, or
It could be though, because I know a lot of the gyms in Europe kind of look like this.
But they wouldn't leave so much space in the baseline. Like that's a waste of tickets right there. In Europe, at least in Europe, it's more of a rectangle. Like, oh, hit a three. Congo hit a three. Okay,
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Kind of like in the first game, need someone to hit a couple lucky threes.
There's a huge
no disrespect to the guy, but
Yep.
Get the ball, go through the net, and let's get a spark.
Oh, I have to say, no matter what, the Congo's jerseys are pretty killer, man.
Yeah.
They look pretty cool.
JK's on the bench, by the way, for those of you not able to see this. Oh, okay. There's a foul. Good thing, because dude was wide open and switched the three after the whistle. I was just going to say.
Yep. Saved by the bell on that one.
I'm kind of surprised Tunisia's 0-2, but we didn't get a chance to see Sudan yet. Maybe we'll stream that after this.
Who knew South Sudan, man?
Yeah, so Sudan must be a really good team, and I'm thinking Tunisia, South Sudan, Tunisia. Maybe they just didn't have the athleticism against the other two teams. I'm not sure.
Well, they don't seem to have the athleticism against this team either. They're just kind of betting
drills.
And there's another wide open three. Wide open. No one on him.
Oh no, the guard just lost it, but then they can corral it. A lot of plays are like that here. Three falls short.
Oh, why did he pass up that layup?
Oh my gosh. Sloppiness ensued. Here we go. Right side, 8 seconds shot clock. Has to throw up a difficult fadeaway, but OG tapped it in. No, that's not OG. That's Joel. That's JK's brother tapped it in.
Nice.
Down 19. Oh. Man.
If we have anyone who's from Tunisia or from the Congo watching this right now. If you are, let us know.
We had the one guy that tuned in that one time, and then they canceled the game. That was back a month ago. So the next windows of this, I think, are December and February. They're not going to have Kuminga at all, obviously. Probably won't have Joel. So Congo's got a very uphill battle coming up.
Well, the ball really wanted to go out of bounds, and it finally was able to.
Basically, yep. Yeah, you know, these unis remind me of the Chinese New Year yellow ones that they had for the Warriors a couple years ago. Remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's got the same kind of like leaf or shattered looking
Good color scheme.
Yeah.
I don't think you can go wrong with gold as your base color on a basketball uniform. You know?
Nope. You remember those old Wizards ones?
Unless it's purple
Real
and gold,
bright.
which we hate. Burn those immediately. No, just kidding.
The what?
Unless it's purple and gold. Then we burn those immediately.
I don't get it, man. Why?
Oh, Lakers.
Oh, right.
We hate the Lakers. Nah. We don't hate the Lakers. We're just kidding. We just don't root for them.
It's okay. Everybody hates the Lakers. Everybody hates LA. It's all good.
Not everybody. Most of the world likes them.
Maybe. I feel like there's a lot more
everybody
hate
else. No, but, I mean, there's so many Laker fans everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Being from Utah, I actually got to see Kobe play the Jazz.
Oh, look!
Oh, there we go. Here's a little bit of ball movement.
Got 6 minutes to do something.
Yep.
Let's
so
flip.
Real quick, I got to see Kobe play against the Jazz in the playoffs, which is unbelievable. Ooh. And there was someone there who was had this huge purple and gold sign. It said, "The only good Laker is the Salt Laker."
What? The only what?
The only good Laker is the Salt Laker.
Right, gotcha. 8 rebounds for Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
10 points. 3 for 6. 1 for 3 on threes. 3 for 6 on free throws as well. Is he back in? He's back in. No wonder he's on the box score suddenly. Go back to the play-by-play.
Yep.
Kind of Sako for 3. No, Mononga for 3. No good.
They should try some mid-range jumpers or something, because they're not really getting to the rim or hitting threes much.
Oh, Fula is in there. I haven't seen him play yet, so throwing the dice. They should just try to run the 1-4 with Kuminga up top. That's what I would do. I'd come out that way. I'd say, this is our 3rd game. I mean, in hindsight, this is our last game here. Let me start my this is an unathletic team we're playing. JK for 3, in and out. And let me run JK at the point, go with a big squad this game. But it's hard to do as a coach, you know. Yeah. You don't want your point guard and your backup point mad at you the whole time. Those are aspects people don't think about because they've never been a coach. It's tough, man. There's pressure from all angles.
No, it really is kind of like herding cats, just having to deal with everybody's. It's not ego because that's negative, but you know they're kind of
trying to please everybody.
Their needs, please everybody, I
mean, last thing you want is so here's another dynamic. If you were to, I mean, if this was a video game, that's how I would have done it. I don't think I would have had the human ability to do that. You got to just stick with the guys that you've been going with, because in December you're not going to have Kuminga or Joel anyways.
Yeah.
So then you know your point guards know that. Hey, we're coming back in December. These guys aren't. It's tough dynamic. So herding cats, yeah. So Congo is stuck where they're stuck. Could be worse. They could have no access to Kuminga ever. But luckily they do have him here, and Joel and whoever else they had to pick up. It's hard to run a national team. Man, we're seeing it right before our eyes. So the Congo's got a long way to go before
They
they can
have
even qualify.
they have so far outscored Tunisia from the second quarter to now. I think it's
pretty good.
Tunisia's only outscored them by 3, 27-24. But they had that 26-12 first quarter that kind of dug them a hole. It's just been hard for them.
Oh, we got a question on Twitch. Well, Joel's playing right now. I believe, is he still on there? No, he went to the bench. Per the share screen, you can see. Joel's pretty athletic. Oh, wow. Please let that not be Jonathan. No, it wasn't. It was Pono rose up to block a shot and ended up on the floor.
Got undercut.
He's okay.
God, I hated that when I was playing basketball in high school, especially going up for a rebound and someone just
gotta be careful.
Does that up and under thing and you fly it over their back.
Joel, JK's brother, doesn't really have a whole lot of in his bag. Not really all that great at a whole lot of things, except that he is very athletic, and he can get in there, get a rebound or two, and hit a catch and shoot. So he's got a good base. It's just it's not like he's great at any one thing just yet. But he's solid college player, deserves to play NCAA. I think he is playing NCAA somewhere. Got to look that up. Offensive rebound for Tunisia on the 3 that somebody missed over JK, and JK closed out twice on that one. Got faked and still was able to do the backwards closeout. Finally, miss. Congo gets the ball. Is that JK? JK with moves. Beautiful moves. Gets fouled. That's a good move to get out of the double team. Was that JK?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was JK that just got fouled.
I want to see a replay on that one. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice crossover. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Tunisia's guy, probably not the quickest, number 11, but still, the instincts to cut back on that one. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You only get so many glimpses to see your guys do things, and there's a glimpse right there. So I feel fortunate to have seen that, to know that that's in his bag. 2-4, 4:10 to go. AK, nice crossover. Okay. Trying to full court press a little bit. They should have come out with that. You're more athletic. There's a lot of things in hindsight as a coach that, man, you wish you could just play this team one more time and at least be a single-digit game.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I would have just come out full court press these guys because it's apparent they're not that athletic. Tunisia. I mean, they're skilled. They're just not that athletic.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jordan Sacco. He had such a role in game 1, and it's surprised me that he didn't have that much in this one. But OG got some minutes. He's going to sit down now. I would love to know the story on that.
To know the story on him?
On OG, yeah.
Yeah.
Him being on the national team. Okay. Out of control. Get control of the ball. Number 24 got control of it. Back up top. Kuminga left side. Spinning. Should have pulled up for 2. But finds a guy at the last second, blows the layup, and he's mad at himself. Munanga's mad at himself. That's too bad. He knew it. Blew the layup. That's like he missed 3 bunnies in a row earlier.
Oh, I don't like body language right there.
Yeah, it's horrible body language. Keep playing. Now he's asking for a foul. Keep playing. It's only 15.
Yeah, really.
Give him a little scare.
Yeah.
24 with the ball. Nice Euro. Swing over to JK for 3. Got it. Splash. Nice form, everything. 2:45
John.
mark. Beautiful.
Oh, he was going left on that shot. I think that is probably going to be a huge rhythm thing for him. If we want him to shoot from the outside, it just as a right-handed shooter, it helps having your shoulder kind of always facing the basket. Oh, what happened there?
Good pivot. Oh, I was typing. I wasn't paying attention. Let's see.
Looks
Seems
like
okay.
it got hit.
Oh, here's the replay.
A little bit.
Oh no! Gosh, slippery floor. Gosh, please be okay. Please be okay.
That was a Steph Curry thing right there.
Oh my gosh, that's
Remember
the last thing we need. Absolute last thing we need. 2:27 to go.
That looked exactly like the 2016 Rockets thing. I hope he's all right. He's going to the bench or walking up the court.
Cool.
He's just walking up the court.
I think it was a, groin pull type thing. Finds a seam. That's what he does.
The thing I'm worried about is him, the way he hit his knee.
Yeah.
But he goes right to the hoop and is going to the line. So I guess he's all right. Cool. Good.
I want to credit his athleticism for avoiding an injury there,
Yeah.
I think he has pretty good instincts athletically.
He does seem pretty flexible too, doesn't he?
That was a scare though. But yeah. From just my image of the replay in my mind, it was like, seems like the worst thing that happened there was possibly a little pull of the groin. And it seems like he avoided a knee going the wrong way.
I hope so.
Thank goodness. Yeah. So he was able to I'm slipping and just end up on his butt. Thank goodness. Okay, so we have a timeout here before 2 free throws. I'll bet you Tunisia called timeout to say, hey, look, he makes both. This is going to be 10-point game, guys.
Yeah.
So I wonder who called the timeout. Tunisia called timeout. Sure enough.
Yeah. All for him, from your mouth to God's ears, man. I agree. We don't need any more scares. Especially not for, no offense, but especially not for a FIBA qualifying game in the middle of August.
Yeah, and there's been a couple slippery spots over there on that court.
Yeah.
It could be real hot in the gym. You see there's probably no air conditioning.
It's a Boston Garden experience.
There was no air conditioning up in Seattle when they canceled the Pro-Am game, or they stopped short on the Pro-Am game. So, it's I'm not surprised certain gyms don't have air conditioning, and Kuminga misses a free throw. Dang, he's
although it might have air conditioning there, just because I bet it gets pretty hot in the summertime.
Yeah, who knows? But the couple fans had fans, so that's what I'm,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's why I was thinking maybe they don't have that, which then causes the condensation.
Yeah,
as we saw in Seattle.
Yeah, no, I think the wood kind of sweats and the wax doesn't really prevent it from.
Good defense by JK to knock the ball out. Then he got aggressive, but just bumped the guy. Luckily, it's not penalty, but pretty obvious foul. I thought the second one. Okay, so what happened was the guy turned around and JK was right there, flopped a little bit. I think JK, knowing that FIBA has a flop rule, wanted the flop. I get that. Not going to get that in the NBA, though.
Nope.
Oh, thank goodness. Still Congo ball. He got the outlet, spun, and the guy knocked it out.
Yep.
Down 11, 1:39 to go.
I do love defenders that can kind of muck things up in the backcourt. I've always enjoyed that.
Okay, gotta go, JK. Clock's running.
That's 11-point game. It's definitely
double.
possible if they get
Back up top.
some shots to fall here.
Catch and shoot 3 by this guy. Missed it. Number 24. Congo got the ball back somehow. Timeout.
Yeah, it was just
someone's injured. Ref calls timeout for the injury, I guess.
Yeah.
Can you do that in FIBA? You can't do that in the NBA. You're injured in the live ball.
I wonder if he's bleeding or something.
Huh.
I think you might be able to stop a play if someone's bleeding.
That's weird. It was Congo ball. Yeah. Strange.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Well, hey, we're getting a lot better game than the last one, at least.
Yeah. That's the last thing you want, knock on wood, is like think of all the Boston Celtics personnel hearing that Gallo went down with an injury, and it's like, man, we just went through the trouble of getting Malcolm Brogdon and Gallo, and then boom.
Yeah. He's not the youngest guy anymore either.
And it occurs in FIBA play, and every Celtic fan and management is probably thinking, that's he doesn't need to play for Italy, that kind of thing. But there's national pride. You can't really measure that unless you're experiencing it. But those scares, man, and then comes back, and now who knows how many months he's going to be out with the torn meniscus. But at least it wasn't a ACL. But still,
hey, torn meniscus has caused us plenty of problems.
Yep.
And that was in a 20-year-old.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to knock on wood for that one too.
It's a shame.
So we're still waiting for something.
It looks like it was a medical thing of some kind.
Okay. Side out of bounds. JK comes around the box. Same old play. Oh, I see. That's the development of the play there. He cuts, but it's a 2 consecutive bad passes leads to a run out layup that he misses, and Tunisia makes. So, unfortunately, good play, actually.
Man.
The box ends up with JK cutting down the lane, but didn't execute, and there's a turnover.
Yeah, it was just a little.
3. Up and under 3 for JK. Cool.
Oh, yeah, Wardell.
50 seconds left. Cool. 148 more of the stream.
That was a beautiful shot, man. That was nice.
All right.
Oh, man.
I'm glad he has that. Glad he has all that. It's good to see some of these things come out of the bag.
Yeah, I just kind of smacked that dude in the face there.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll have JK at the podium after this. Something we can check out.
Yeah, I hope so.
He's played 35 minutes out of the 40. 36, really, if you round up. 19 points, 8 rebounds. They're reviewing it to see if it's a flagrant, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check JK's box score. So 8 turnovers. That's not good. So he just got another one on this last one, I guess.
How many assists does he have?
No assists, 8 rebounds, 5 for 9 field, 3 for 6 on 3-pointers, 6 for 10 on free throws.
8 turnovers, no assists. I think that says almost a little bit more about his teammates, though, because it doesn't.
For sure, you're not going to have a whole lot of assists.
Like an 8 turnover game, you know. You get what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like he's been just throwing it away. It feels like he's been making plays, and sometimes his teammates haven't been able to convert.
Well, I can count at least 2 or 3 that he threw away. Like the outlet touchdown pass that had no chance.
Yeah, and that's kind of the normal number of turnovers.
Yeah, it's just like if you were to go, oh, a guy had 8 turnovers playing with Team Congo, you know, you just kind of throw your hands up. Like, okay, like that's not happening on the Warriors.
No, I don't. Especially not the types of passes he was throwing.
That's
they actually look pretty good.
When you play on the Warriors, it's almost impossible to get 8 turnovers if your usage rate isn't that high.
Yeah,
but we have seen Steph and JP throw the ball away and Draymond throw the ball away a lot. But that's high usage rate.
Mm-hmm.
JK's not playing point today a whole lot. He's like almost backup point maybe.
Yeah, kind of a playmaking score first wing deal. Oh man.
Well, 13 seconds left. They have the ball. I guess they'll try to score one more time, make it a respectable 10-point differential, or maybe they'll just walk it out.
Oh, I would never do that on a loss. With the shot clock off? Why would you do that?
I don't know why. Maybe just because this is the host team, they started giving them high fives and everything. Me, I know when I was younger playing ball, I'd be so pissed that we lost. I'm playing to the buzzer.
Like I appreciate the sportsmanship and everything, but you can
I'm going in for a dunk on this last one.
Let them dribble it out. But if you're losing, you don't just oh well.
Yeah,
not even take a shot.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I would be so mad, as my competitive fire would be burning.
Yeah.
But maybe that's a different era. I don't know.
I like the gentlemanly aspect of this type of era. I think it comes with a faster, more jump shooting game. You know.
Yeah.
It just becomes. But I don't like the chummy-ness of some of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Chummy-ness. I love it.
I would not be like, oh, you kicked my ass. High five while the clock's still rolling and it's our ball. Like, I'm not doing that. Come on, man.
Chummy-ness.
I hope you're wrong, Bruce, man. I hope no more players get hurt this summer, but yeah, there's just something about the way the game's played right now too, where it feels like more guys are getting injured than ever before in some ways.
There's JK. I just noticed he's on the screen there. Cool. Okay. So that's it. Take the L.
12-point loss. It's incredible improvement on a 43-point loss, you know.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let's see. Let's stream yesterday's game.
All right.
And I'll go until the first time Kuminga gets subbed out.
Does anyone in the comments know why it might be called Courtside 1891, by the way?
Crap, how do I find this? Back 30 days.
Oh, yeah, DP, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's just, I meant again, you can be very gentlemanly about it as a competitor, you know, high kind of class, but I don't know. It's just a little bit too much for my taste, you know.
Oh gosh.
Starting to hug dudes after like before the
There
shot
it
clock
is.
goes off and stuff. I don't know, but hey,
We are now watching South Sudan. Ooh, look at that fourth quarter. They blew Congo out of the water there, 30-13. Oh, they came out 4 points in the first quarter this time. Oh,
yeah, that's
full
rough.
game replay.
Again, they had an okay rest of the game. It's just their
Ooh, you
first
like
quarter
those
was
jerseys?
really
Look at
bad.
these jerseys. The blue, purple, and yellow ones. Cool.
Yeah,
What are they doing? Highlights? Oh, okay. That was quick. 11 minutes? Okay, let's do the full game replay. I want to analyze JK's.
what does Yezer of birth maybe mean, Braden?
Oops. So we're
All
watching Congo on the other screen. There's JK with the hair. Man, his hair looks even bigger yesterday.
Yeah,
Must be the blue uni or something. The contrast. They had to
I think
shoot up
he's got
shot
a
clock.
headband or something. Maybe just pushed it up more today or that day than today.
So I'm gonna kind of watch JK the whole time here, kind of do a scouting.
Yep. Kind of wearing Warriors colors a little bit too. Oh, that's nice.
So again, we're streaming yesterday's game right now.
Yep. And this is going to be a pretty rough first quarter here for
Yeah,
the
4
Congo.
points.
Just to let you know, they're going to get outscored 25-4. South Sudan, the world beaters. Who knew?
Another empty gym that day.
That's a shame.
I mean, I think soccer playing country, right? Probably.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know about Tunisia, but I had a girlfriend from the Middle East. She said everyone loved Brazil. It just went insane for Brazil,
Yeah.
where she was from. Like,
Oh, I thought you said Middle East. She's from Brazil.
no, she's from the Middle East, but the people around them, when it was international sporting stuff, they loved the Brazilian soccer team.
So there's a step back 3 by JK.
Yep.
No good. Oh, wait a minute. Who's that point guard? Looks familiar. Let's look it up. How do I do this? Oh, here we go.
South Sudan, incidentally, one of the world's youngest countries, became independent about 2011, I believe.
Wow.
Yep.
Dean Chambers always knows.
Steph Curry's career is older than their country in terms of the modern independent state, obviously, which is crazy. And thank you, thank you, Rich.
Box score. Oh, I'm not even watching. JK do anything?
No, they shot a three. South Sudan shot a three from the right corner and it went out of bounds.
Hey, South Sudan has a guy with the last name of Wang. W-A-N-G. Probably not Asian. Padiat Wang. Who knows?
It could be.
Interesting.
Juba's a hopping place, man.
All right, now I'm watching. JK getting downhill, couldn't get by the guys and lost the ball. Huh. But that guy did a good job of defending JK on the downhill, which is don't go for the fake.
That's where a little bit of you were mentioning what do you say you think JK needed to work on the most, kind of up and unders and things like that?
Oh, not work on the most, but work on his downtime, just individual bag, just like some fakes and some Some fakes, up and unders. I'm just visualizing what Kawhi does when he's kind of mid range and guys are on him. How he gets out of trouble. Kobe as well.
So to me, all that comes down to proper footwork.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think that play where Kuminga almost kind of committed a charge.
Right.
It's a little bit because his feet just angularly, in my opinion, weren't quite set up to either get around him or to be able to pull up comfortably and rise.
Yeah, that's the one right there. The ability to pull up. He doesn't have that yet. It's not a difficult ad, but it takes a lot of reps, and that's not really something you do in the Steve Kerr offense a whole lot. So you got to do that on your own time.
Mm-hmm. It is probably the thing that will be that and obviously attacking the rim are the things that we don't have a ton of on the team, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that, like, because with his level of athleticism, he should be able to rise and fire over people, right? Like, Steph can get around them and create space. Kuminga should be able to literally shoot over their hands, over the top of them.
Yes.
I guess Clay can kind of do that pretty well. He's pretty long.
Oops. Okay, where is he?
So South Sudan here is they're really, really selling out to crash the offensive boards, and yet they're still seeming to be able to get back on D pretty well.
Foul on Kuminga. Let's see how many fouls he ended up with. Only 2 personal fouls. That's not bad. Hey, he had 4 assists.
Well, that's good to hear.
They had 12 assists on 21 field goals. Much better than today.
So, and he had a third of them. That's not bad at all. I mean, they still lost by 43, so I guess it's not great, but it's better. It's better than today.
There, he's sitting down, timeout. So let's use this opportunity to skip forward 30 seconds.
Do you have an opinion on whether you or do you know whether the Warriors tend to want to crash the boards or get back?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this interface.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, there we go. Hold on 10 seconds. Okay. Is JK in there or out? I think he's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see JK in there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take a quick restroom break. What was your question?
I was just saying, what's your kind of philosophy on crashing the boards versus getting back as quickly as you can?
Oh, right. Man, I don't know. Depends. Why? What do you have?
Well, I was trying to remember what the Warriors were doing, and I think they kind of split it where they would have 2 sort of crash, 1 sort of mid court, and 2 try to get back lots of times.
Yeah.
I do kind of like crashing the boards, though. I know it can bite you if you give up a fast break, but as a smaller team, I think it is kind of useful. Especially if you got good shooters, you get open 3-pointers from that.
Yeah.
So, man, this team is going to hit 25 points, and there's 5 minutes to go, and they just got to 10.
All right, I'll be right back, and then we can skip these once I get back.
There's a storm of scoring coming here for the Congo. I'm sorry, for South Sudan. A nice little Euro. This is in Tunisia. Maybe we should call it the Afro step, actually. Why not? South Sudan setting up the court. Kicks, driving kick. Back out. 3, no good. Rebound, Congo. It looks like their point guard number 3 is taking the ball up the court. Dribbles off his foot in the paint. Fast break. South Sudan. Attempted alley-oop. No good. Taken by Congo. And they bring the ball back up the court. You can see there's a lot of standing around. There's some passing there, but there's not really a lot of actually setting up a play for somebody else using your body, using screens or angles. It's just kind of pass it back and forth, and whoever can take a 3. I think that's the mark of a younger, less experienced team, which is fine. Again, this is just the qualifying games for the World Cup. It's not gonna break or make Jonathan Kuminga's career, obviously. But again, if I'm his coach, I'm trying to calmly tell him every game that he plays in a team like this, this is your chance to show that you can lift a lesser team up. Not that it's, not that if he can't do that or if he's too young or whatever, that it's this terrible stain, but it is an opportunity.
I'm going to just fast forward to when I see him. No, don't see.
Yeah, man, they're about to score 11 points in 2.5 minutes. It's crazy.
That's definitely not him. Slapping the water bottles. Let's see, is he in there? Yep, he's back in on this one. Even though the screen is dimmed. Don't like this interface at all. Okay, so he's in there. Minute to go. He's had a good portion.
What?
JK sat a good portion in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, nice 3 right there.
5 on 3s. Thank you for the stat, P. Dizzle. That's generally I don't like it when people say, "Oh, 3-pointers ruined the game" or whatever. But there are times where it feels like you don't need to chuck up that many shots if you're not hitting them.
Oh, deep 3 by JK. It's 0 for 2 at my count, I think. Let's look at the box score for that day. Ended up 2 for 8. Oops, my light went up. Hey, JK doing the leadership role there in the huddle.
Mm-hmm. Again, I am really glad to see that from him. I think that's, the way he's just been talking and
OG.
Like he really looks animated out there. So that's an excellent sign to me. You know, the one
Yep.
thing about Jonathan that I want to make sure is that sometimes he does seem a little too cool for, you know, for kind of that fiery emotion. So I love seeing that out of him. Not that you have to be that way all the time, but it does help in basketball just because it's such a game of runs. You see
Want to
that with
know?
Steph.
Oh, nice laser pass. I wonder if he got called for the turnover on that on the stats. Let's check. Only 2 turnovers. And the center, Rodrigue, had no turnovers. So they gave the turnover to JK on that one.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. If you can't catch a really nicely thrown pass, that's a turnover on you, not the dude who threw it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your first quarter. Uh-oh. There we go.
So let's see here.
There we go. Foul call, so I'll skip these free throws. Oops.
So I'm guessing probably most of the highlights that we're going to see from JK are going to come in these next 2 quarters because they're going to lose the fourth quarter 30-13. So this is probably where we're going to see the best of Kuminga's stuff here, just as a guess.
You know how I know South Sudan has a solid squad?
How's that?
They're sponsored by Nike.
Oh yeah.
Congo not sponsored by any major brand that we know.
Yeah.
Huh. Look at that. Little push shot. Oh, we got to replay that, man. I need to see that one more time. Let's see how this develops. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Especially the little kind of lean push with
Looked like a little one-handed. Okay. So 9-minute mark of the second quarter.
Run around the screen. Yep, gave him a little hip. And that was nice because he almost had that kind of turn in the air without balancing the ball with his other hand, which is pretty difficult. That was alley-oop to no one.
Skip ahead 10 seconds here. Yeah. Oops. I messed up. Okay. That guy got a bucket. Let's look at it real quick. JK goes down. Nothing there. Okay. Offensive rebound. All right. There's a rebound by JK. Brings it up. Let's watch. Oh, change of direction. I like it. 8:23 to go. I want to mark that down. 8:20. Maybe I'll come back to it later. 8:23 to go. 2:13. Okay. I want to see that one more time, if you guys don't mind. Okay, let's watch. Oh, double between the legs. Not bad. Showing a little Jordan Poole there. How did he do on these free throws? Okay. Missed the first one. Still having trouble hitting both. I know the feeling. I went through a huge free throw slump. I was playing rec league for a while.
It's crazy how hard it is to hit 10 straight free throws in a row.
Yeah.
It's so easy if you just take one or two. I mean, easy, relatively, if you take one or two, but doing the same motion 10 times in a row,
Yeah.
it's your
My high
body
school
doesn't want
coach.
to have to do it exactly the same that many times,
Yeah,
So
my high school coach always wanted us to get 7 out of 10, but that would be even, that was our A+ mark to get
Yeah.
7 out of 10. So
Yeah.
that would be the one that you shoot for. Of course, you'll end up 6 or 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
But this was high school.
Sure. It's such a strange shot for most people too, because basically the free throw is really the one true set shot left in the game where almost no one jumps,
Yeah.
I think it's a totally different, especially if you're a slasher, you just get into that
Catch and shoot
jump
3 there.
forward type feeling.
Missed by JK, but can't complain on that one. He was pretty open. Once again, went in and out.
Yeah, it's a good shot. That's a perfectly fine shot.
But a lot of his misses today, in and out.
Yeah. I've heard Clay and Steph and a lot of great shooters say, back of the rim, rolling out. If that was an open shot and it rolls out, I would consider that an excellent look that just didn't go down. It just happens sometimes.
Another 3. Oh, got that one. Okay. Yeah, we've seen that. Good stuff. He's got range.
Oh, he has.
FIBA line same as NBA, right? Yeah.
It looks like it. The top of the key looks a little shorter, but
yeah, it can't be though. You can't just have the top of the key be shorter than NBA. I'm pretty sure. I'll look it up later, but pretty sure it's the same. They changed it a few years ago.
Or maybe it's a metric 3-point line.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. Check that next time out.
By the way, do you ever watch any college basketball, Rich?
No, I can't. I just can't watch it.
Yeah.
Totally different format, far superior athleticism. I can't stomach it.
I mean, I enjoy a little March Madness here and there. It's cool, and I like watching the prospects. But I gotta agree, it's so slow, and I don't get why they don't just have NBA rules.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think we need a shortened 3-point line and a 30-second shot clock anymore. Anyway,
JK got downhill again. Oh, gets an assist.
I do like the kind of soft touch that Kuminga has for being such an explosive player. You don't see a lot of him chucking the ball too hard or anything like that.
I'm trying to look up the 3-point line here. Let's fast forward again.
Yep.
I'll get back 10 seconds. Okay. Haven't found anything yet. Oh, okay. Watch that one again. Yeah, here we go. Here's an example. I know you're a little bit behind on the stream, but here's where the guy's about to back up on him with pretty good defense. He'll end up getting the foul, but you could just pull up for 2 right here.
Yeah,
Bang, bang, bang.
especially a little. So as soon as the guy starts backpedaling, that's where I would give him a little, even a little head fake, just that. I think that would either
Add a
cause
little
him to
something,
jump
yeah. Add
or
a little something in there. It's the
just keep
nuances.
moving backwards. And then you got a wide open shot, or someone can cut in. Yeah. So it's slowing the game down. It's slowing the game down in your head.
519.
Hey, some people aren't aggressive though at that size, and at least Kuminga seems hyper aggressive in terms of getting into people's ribs. I think, as Jordan said, I go right for those
really?
ribs.
Cool. I never knew he said that. It's a pretty cool thing. All right, let's move ahead. Okay, on defense now. Oh, so they just scored a 3 on him. Let me watch that one more time. Oh, went too far in on the big man for some reason. Watch that one more time. Huh. That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's just a defensive miscue there. So Kuminga, it looks like Kuminga felt like the big man was getting into lane without anyone guarding him, went over, and then immediately realized that the man he was guarding was wide open for 3.
I like his box out coming up. Okay, let's watch that box out one more time. Just kind of uses his hands just enough to not foul him. I like it. I like that box out. Man, it's still respectable a bit. Down 18 this moment in time. 4:21 to go. I want to go back and is that Kuminga leading the talk in there? Can't really tell. Let's go forward a little. Get through this dead time.
I hope Moses Moody gets a little run on Team USA at some point. One of the younger.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I think he'd be perfect for that type of team.
You mean, here's JK for 3. No good. Let's watch that one more time. I want to just see the context of this. Go back one more. Where is he? There he is, trailing. Pops open. Could have took him. Could have took him right-handed. Could have took him, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd love to sit down with JK and go through all these. It just takes reps. Just film study. Just, hey, look, you could have took him right-handed. No chance. He has no chance to stop you on this one.
Yep.
And that's all you do. You just show it to him. And sooner or later, it'll click. It's only 19.
I wonder who he likes to watch. I actually haven't heard that.
Interesting. That'd be a good question.
I think it says something about you, like what players you enjoy the most, or what players you're kind of looking to gain things from. I wonder who that is for Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Oops.
I gotta say too, man, I really like I really like Kuminga a lot.
Oh yeah.
I think he's a good dude, and
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited to have him on the team.
I
Excited for every
usually
player on this team. Honestly, it's awesome how many really cool, mature, you know, young guys we got to root for.
right here. This is number 24 leading the discussion in the chat. Oops. Someone got a technical. 24 got a technical. OG. OG's back. Okay. Now South Sudan's doing a little semi-press. You have to assume they're pretty well coached.
They do look very tight, very together.
Okay, so this one coming up, let's go back. JK could have shot this himself, but it's pretty early in the shot clock. But gets by him, step back, shoot it. So number 10 ends up throwing the ball away. That's where you kind of go, hey, next time, just be a little greedy because might end up.
That was a wide open corner shot.
Yep.
And the dude just hesitated.
I think because it was early in the shot clock, guy was wide open, kind of maybe conditioned. That's what you do on the Warriors because number 10's likely a pretty damn good 3-point shooter, right? So,
you mean if they were on the Warriors?
exactly, yeah. So he's conditioned to give that one up.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, he really just fire it up. Like unless you're a terrible 3-point shooter, you're wide open, you know.
Right, but
I do like that Kuminga went and gave him a little. Tried to look like he was going to give him a little down screen though as soon as he passed it.
But it's not that easy, right? I was saying in the Warriors environment, you're expected to give that up to the awesome 3-point shooter.
I mean, that's going to be Clay out there, and you're not going to ever have to tell him like, "Hey, shoot it," you know. He's just going to fire it up as soon as he feels space.
So that's what I'm saying is when does JK get the opportunity to do that at the NBA level?
To do what? Make that play?
Step back, pull up 2.
Oh, well, I mean, probably, you know, the best time to do it is when
second unit.
There's less scoring. There's less other types of scoring out there. Steph sitting maybe. Or if they're overplaying Steph or Clay, and they're trying to also take away the rim, you know, if you can bury them with those type of mid-range jumpers, you break their defense. There's no way they can guard all
exactly.
3. No team can guard all 3. There has to be a weakness in one, and almost every modern NBA team is going to make that the mid-range. You know,
right here, you're going to see coming up. Okay. Here comes JK. He's way almost off the screen now. Cut, young fella. Cut, young fella. Oh, man. So 2:29 to go. Should have cut.
yeah. To me, I would love to see Kuminga also do more give and goes. I think that'd be really, really difficult to guard from him. You know, where he gets the ball, swing, cut, gets it right back. You know, I think he'd be really dangerous with that.
Manga. OG's name's Manga. Wow. He's being covered by 3 guys, you'll see in a second. Wow, that's respect. Sudan, South Sudan, looks like a well put together squad. Good game plan and everything. Got a block right there. Let's see that one more time. So couldn't convert. 4-point play, basically. Let's go back. Check the block. Where are you, JK? There you are. Okay. Just managed to keep an eye on the shot and got his right hand on the ball.
I love it when players are able to kind of softly block a shot back inbounds.
Yeah.
That's incredibly useful. I mean, getting a block, even if you block it out of bounds, is great. But if you can kind of tap it up the court, that's very dangerous. It's just an automatic fast break, really.
Tough one there for the point guard. Yeah, that's pretty good defense.
Yeah, he got caught in that dude's legs. That's strange. That was really strange.
Oh, timeout. Let's move ahead.
Oh, he gave him the Mutombo.
Oops. I have made some mistakes here on the skipping. There we go. Oh, let's see JK box out there again. Okay. Pretty good. Moving the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. 18 seconds left. ISO. Blow by him, JK. Number 21's got a beat on him, and he can play zone all day. So JK ends up shooting a step back 3. Okay. I'd love to analyze this a little bit and see, what are his options here?
He's going a little bit too late. I would say generally,
Okay.
I like it when guys make a move with about 7 to 6.
4 guys got an eye on him.
Yeah.
Here comes the pick. He doesn't wait for the pick. That's the issue right there. Oh, no, the pick never came. Interesting. Okay, let's try that again. Here comes the pick.
Well, it was kind of
I'll tell you what happens.
Just sort of ran past him, right?
He's already made up in his mind right here. He's going to do a step back because the pick. Yeah, he's late. Like you said, he already made up his mind rather than being able to make up your mind right when the pick happens.
Yeah,
right?
So I would call that pick over at about 8 seconds.
Yeah, it was
try and get to where I want to be and rise and fire with about 5. I know you're leaving a little time on the clock, but you're also down by 29. So, but these are all, again, this is kind of a great place for him, a little bit like the G League was with Santa Cruz. He went down to Santa Cruz and took a lot of shots and just was the focal point of the offense and made a lot of mistakes because when he came back to the Warriors, he knew he had to be a lot more constrained than that. So I'm okay with him stretching out what he would normally do, with the Warriors to a little bit higher than maybe his comfort zone at the moment.
Really hard to navigate this website.
Sorry?
It's hard to navigate this website.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. No, there's a nice picture of him talking. Wonder what he's saying. I always love it to hear what kids have to say. about the game, teenager.
Mm. Yep. It's probably swearing in French or something.
There we go. Finally. So this should be a good quarter. If you're looking at some positives here, this is something they can probably be proud of this quarter.
Yeah.
In and out dribble. Ooh, came out firing. So 24. Yeah. Good shot. 1 of 4 assists. I still haven't found out if, Google will give you a lot of different old articles, whatever. The only ones I saw are the old FIBA line, and I still wasn't able to find out if it's the same distance from the top right now with FIBA versus the NBA. So if anybody knows, let us know. Oh, nice inside move by Zero. South Sudan. All right, let's watch JK.
So the 3-point line on FIBAbasketball.com,
Yeah.
which should be 4 times 10 minutes, 5-minute overtime. It does say that the NBA line is 6.7 meters, so about 22 feet on the baseline, and 7.24 meters on the arc, whereas the FIBA line is 6.6 meters on the baseline.
Oh, so it is closer.
6.75 on the arc, so it is shorter.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it looks very similar because the corner three is almost the same length.
Yeah, so they mimicked the NBA, but they didn't get the exact.
No,
it's interesting,
and it's and it's more than just. It's about.
Oh, JK rattles in a 3. Let's watch that one more time. See what he saw. Go back just a little bit more. See how he reads this.
He does have a nice soft.
Gets a pick. The guy goes under. Okay. Yeah.
So this is him taking the ball up, and they're running that double screen thing. No one closes out, and he just shoots it. But I like that. I like that he was able to read what the defense was going to do that quickly. And of course, they give up
in and out.
Yeah, again, those in and out shots, man. Look, those are good looks. They're just not going down.
It's almost too bad they called a foul there because JK had the offensive rebound. Let's go forward a little bit on these free throws. Down 29. They would end up down with 21, 29. Okay, they're going to take back 3 points by the end of this. Number 0 on South Sudan. He's a baller. JK corner against number 0.
Yeah, that was a tough shot, man.
Yeah, let me look
at
the name.
Confidently, though.
Lual Akul. It's a nice shot of JK. Ah, there you go. There you go. Good play.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love those quick little like jump shot looking passes right into the paint. I love those. It's so hard to guard, you know.
Foul. So let me fast forward a little bit. Okay. Hey, great defense by JK, and he will finish with a reverse. Whoa, we got to watch that one again. You're going to love this coming up, Dean. Let's see.
Yep, way to keep your feet in front of him. Oh, that's beautiful. Again, it's fast and explosive, but it's so easy the way he jumps. It's crazy. It's like he's going through
that reverse was nothing. It was just so
it's
easy.
like he's in a pool or something.
Okay.
You know?
Let's watch his right hand get the steal here, I think. Oh, it's inside swipe. I want to watch it one more time. Watch the steal one more time. Let's watch.
Yeah, he kept his feet in front of the other guy's feet too. That kind of froze him, and then his hand was able to get in there and poke it away.
622.
See, he matched kind of toe for toe, and then reached in and my God, that's just you can't teach that type of dunking.
Yep.
Man.
So easy.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Had to get the. I'm glad I didn't fast forward past those replays.
Yeah.
Wow. Human highlight reel type stuff.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Well, he's always entertaining, no matter what. He does something fun.
Oops. Let's see what happened there. Yeah. Point guard didn't drop down. Knew it was his fault already. JK had to cover two people. All right. JK with the ball. This is what we like. Two screens. Yeah, pull up right there, baby. Bucket. I mean, that one was the most obvious thing. You had to process that quite easily. Had no choice because the paint was so clogged. Just pull up and hit the jumper.
And that's particularly tough too, because it kind of had to turn in midair and not shoot it so hard that it would kind of clank off the back. So it looks kind of simple, but that's a very high level difficulty shot, in my opinion. Nice contest too. Nice contest around the rim. Went vertical and kind of shadowed it, I guess. Let's see.
Huh. Different inbound play there. Nothing doing. They need to steal a couple inbound plays from Steve Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
course, they don't have the same personnel. We always have 3-point shooters, 2 or 3 of them. That'll really open things up.
Although I do think 2020 was a great.
Let's look at this closeout one more time by JK. Had to cover 2 guys. It's good effort. Comes over.
Yeah, he's taking these games seriously. He's playing hard, and I mean that's pretty tough because he
He posts up that guy. The big man drew the other defender over. Now he's doubled. Oh, well, not familiar with each other.
Yeah.
Should have been an easy, Kuminga against number 10. No chance for down low. No chance for number 10.
You don't see that nice like pointing that you see from Steph and Clay and Draymond on D, and just constantly like being aware of where all your teammates are and everything. Playing on a string, and you can't just you just have to play together to get that. There's no other way around it.
Huh. They call that on JK or the big man? See if JK
saying the dude's flopping.
Oh, JK, his right arm went back and it hit the guy in the face on accident.
Yeah, so, he was doing the
NBA. That's a foul on JK as well. That's the rule. If you accidentally slap the guy in the face, it's a foul on you.
That looked pretty weak in the replay, but
yeah,
the ref's gonna call that. They just will.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a new era. It's in the rule book, at least the NBA rule book.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I played, that was not a foul, and you just had to. That's part of the game. Hey, we got a guy with the Warriors shorts up in the stands. OG.
Yeah.
Go for the foul. Oops.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Man, JK's playing a lot. That's good for us. Got a lot of tape.
Yeah.
To go over. Good help. Oh, got beat there. I want to see that one more time. Just curious. Pretty good. Where did he lose his man? Yeah. Quick guy, number 4.
It was a little discombobulated, but they managed to patch it together pretty well.
All right, OG got a foul. Good entry pass. I like it. OG even made a free throw. See if he made both.
Have you noticed
OG
post entry passes are getting kind of taught less and less? I think Andre Iguodala was talking about that on a podcast. Oh, he hit both of them.
Really?
Well, man, the vet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, another good entry pass by JK. There's another one of 4 assists. OG Eaton. Way to go, OG.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I love that the big man did not bring the ball down.
Yeah, there you go.
That's so important. If you're a kind of low post player, if you can catch it and just keep it up here, just do it. There's no reason to bring it down where the mortals can swipe at it, as Shaq says. The little people.
Huh. Not quite sure what happened there. let it play. Kind of a broken play. Buckets on both ends.
That was just a poor rebounding effort. Nice read though. Quick cut and feed.
Good hesitation, dribble.
Mm-hmm.
In the penalty. Just get in the penalty. Yep. Let's watch JK's free throws. Good. Oh, too hard. Wrecked it, but OG got the rebound. Turned into an extra point.
That's interesting. So Kuminga is shooting the ball right in front of his eyes here. That's where he's like releasing it from.
Uh-huh.
I know Steph kind of shoots that way too.
Let me replay this.
Right eye.
Traveling.
Yeah, that was a travel. It went up and down.
Let's move along. Man, they make the screen so wide on this. They should have zoomed in a little bit more. Too much. Showing too much of the court. JK go out. Yeah, he's out at this point. Down 24. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward.
All right. Oh, what's up, Bruce? Thanks for commenting, man. Said good input. Thank you, man. Been a while since
no JK.
All those people trying to get your attention during the playoffs, and they don't show up now. You know, it's a shame.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, just there were a lot of commenters during the playoffs. Like, hey, read my comment. You know, pay attention to me. It's like this is your time to shine. Not here.
Let's see, no JK as we start the fourth. So I'll just skip on by. Nope. I see big hair. Nope.
I don't think he's out there.
What about that? That's not him. Nope. That's a 5, not a 0. So 30 seconds, 30 seconds. I don't like how the website fades out every single time.
No.
It's annoying.
And they have this,
there he is.
Black part of the screen that they could put that in there too, you know? Why you fit?
There he is. Okay. He's back at the 6:54 mark on the free throws.
Ooh, cheesecakes, huh? Nice. Bruce is baking cheesecakes on a Sunday afternoon. Not too bad.
Let's see. Okay, let's speed it along here. Timeout. Oops. Came back and someone was shooting a 3. Okay. Oh, they want the lob. And no good. Ooh, 3 by South Sudan. 2-2 set for JK. Oh, bad pass, but they get a foul. OG got a lot of burn tonight.
Did.
Oops, fast forwarded too far. JK drove. Let's see. Fake. There's the pull up. Banked it in. Well, good to see him pull up a couple times.
Mm-hmm. I love that little kind of dribble-less crossover too that he did right before that. That kind of MJ swing the ball from one side to the other, then make a move. That's really nice.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Ended up with a 3 and an assist. He could have kept it himself and pulled up for 2, but okay. Let's see his little moves there. Let's see that again.
Yeah, that was a nice little kind of back and forth hesitation move that kept his defender from closing out or leaving. Right there.
Yep.
That kind of back and forth allowed. Let's see. Yeah, it kept the shooter's defender in the paint to have to worry about a drive. That was beautifully run.
Guess there was a foul on the OG. Oh, man. Loose ball, but credit South Sudan somehow athletically keeping the ball in bounds. Got him a layup. That was a crazy play.
Yeah. It's hot potato. All over.
I think to Congo's coach's credit, he does have Jonathan initiating the offense a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They still got the traditional point guard as you see right here, but if JK happens to have the ball up there, they'll run a set.
Well, you think most of the great forwards, especially small forwards, in NBA history have been kind of Swiss Army knife type guys who can do everything pretty well.
Let's see if JK got a block here. Yep. How many blocks did he end up with?
That's just
one block.
That's just tremendous reading of and athleticism to be able to get there.
You come out again. Yeah, JK came out on that one, on that dead ball. So it's a 38-point game with 3 minutes to go. So that's probably it for him. Let's see. Yep. That's probably it. So cool. I wonder, though, if they got JK at the podium for the game that we just ended with earlier today. I was going to keep an eye on that, but sometimes I can do only 4 things at once rather than 3, or rather than 5.
Oh, Rich, come on. You're letting everybody, you've only been on for 3 hours, man. Would you try and have a little bit of a work ethic, you know?
Yep, that's it for that one. I did check yesterday's post game of the game that they lost that we just saw the replay of. They did not have JK on there. In fact, it was just the coach. I think everyone was so down after losing by 43.
Sure.
They said take the day off. Let's see.
As you might expect.
Welcome to this press conference.
Okay, that's Tunisia. So you guys are seeing this, right? Okay, cool. It's free on the FIBA website. So let's see if they had JK. Oh, they had JK.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's go, John.
You think I can play this without any issues? Oh, gosh.
You could always play the audio and close the...
Ooh, true.
I don't think
let's do that. Let's play the audio and close the... Thank you for that. I wouldn't have thought of that. So at the 3:02 mark of our stream, JK post-game press conference. Tunisia. Let's play that. So let's go to me and you here. And then let's play it in this screen.
Here's what I want to say. Okay, thanks, Coach. Jonathan, what did you make of this Tunisian team tonight? So was it, compared to the other teams that you played before, how difficult was it to play Tunisia tonight?
I won't say it wasn't real difficult. I'll say they just they have a good structure. I won't say good structure, they're well disciplined. So them being well disciplined, and on top of that, they've been playing with each other for the past. Because Pichu been playing here for like 7 years, Mike, and the staff that is in the locker room, they've been playing together for like 7 years. So having a team together like that knows each other for that long, as we just got new players, we got new coach, so we're trying to rebuild it. We're trying to put Congo back on the map. So it's gonna take us a little time, but playing against Tunisia, it was just a learning lesson that we all, as a group, Congolese group, can pick up from that. And as long as we stay growing together, I think we're going to do some good. But I was really impressed with the way Tunisians play.
Okay.
All right. So that feedback that you're hearing, that's at the press conference. That's not me.
You mentioned...
I muted myself just to make sure it wasn't coming from...
That you've taken from these 3 days of competition here in Monastir.
I mean, lesson-wise, it was actually my first time playing here. So lesson-wise, I'll say just come out here, compete as hard as you can. Pretty much all the details matter. That's pretty much it.
Coach Emmanuel Mavon mentioned that you are the first NBA player to come back home and play for the national team. You know, can you talk about the meaning of being in that position compared to the previous Congolese players who never represented while they were in NBA?
I mean, being an NBA player, it's a pleasure. I mean, it's good. But just coming back, playing for your own country, it means a lot. I wanted to be the first person to do it who actually play in the NBA. So hopefully this help other guys that play in the NBA to see big picture and come back and help the country. Man, we're not asking them for too much. We're just asking them to come out here, represent the country for a couple of days. I was just here for 4 days, so that's not gonna take a lot of your time. Just come out here, the rest of the crew, whoever come, our professional guys, and that's how we build. Like I said, it's gonna take hard work, gonna take a long time, but as long as we all come back and help the team, we're gonna have a good result.
So a couple things. So JK's got a shoulder wrap on his left shoulder, FYI. But yeah, Serge Ibaka, come home, right? Isn't he Congolese?
Yeah. Some tells me he might be from the Republic of the Congo and not the DRC.
Oh, okay,
maybe.
yeah, there are two of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Confusing for us who don't know. Yeah.
But,
JK did I think Serge came out with an album recently. So JK's been posting that on Instagram. So supporting.
Nice.
All right, let's keep playing here. We still got 6 more minutes. Wonder what happens.
For that, Jonathan. Coach, I'm sure it is too early to talk about the next window because I'm sure Congo have very limited chances of qualifying. Can you still talk about the future of this group of players in the team and the program in general?
So as you probably know, an Olympic cycle take about 4 or 6 years. We haven't built an Olympic cycle for the past, I say, 7 years. Every time there's a new coach, every time there's a new group of players, compared to the other nation, they have a steady program. You look at Tunisia, you look at Angola, you look at Nigeria. They have a steady program. We're on the verge to do it. And, I want to thank the Federation for trusting me and trusting these young players coming back to the country to build the Olympic cycle. So, it's a pity that we put ourselves in a position not to qualify anymore for the World Cup unless we win the next 3 games. But as Jonathan said, we want to look at the bigger picture. There's a ton of Congolese players all over the world, and even at home, good quality of players. We just need to build a nice program for these people to come back and represent the country. And as I said, if you give us a really good Olympic cycle with a good program, we'll make Africa proud in the next couple of years. I stand by it, and me being the coach or not, I will be behind the program and I will help the country to represent Africa. It's all about that.
Thank you, Coach. Help us to our colleague here.
My question is for Kuminga. How do you judge?
Okay, here's JK again.
Do you have some regrets? Think that you will do better than you did in this third window? And how did you found the organization of the federation, of the team?
I mean, there is no regret. It's a building process. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I'm really proud of the group of the guys that came in, starting with the coach, who called everybody, called this person, recruiting this person, left his job to come here. I'm really proud of the rest of the guys in the locker room that certain of them got kids that just was born 3 years ago. Some of them got jobs, some of them got families. I got something to do. Like, just us coming here together, we fought till the end. And like I said, it's gonna take a lot of time. As long as we stand together, we pick up each other's brain, that's gonna really help us. So there is not regret. I'm really happy with everybody who came together and kind of helped to build this team, starting with the federation, going with the coach and the rest of the crew.
Thank you. So on passe au colleague.
Oui, ma question. Comment vous avez trouvé cette première expérience à la tête de l'Europa et cette compétition pendant la 4e?
enrichissante, if you allow me to speak in French because that's what you asked, très enrichissante. C'est toujours difficile de reprendre la tête d'une équipe nationale qui a fait 2 victoires, 1 défaite la fenêtre passée, de prendre sous Thomas Drouot qui a fait un bon travail, je lui donne tout le crédit possible. Par contre, nous sommes arrivés avec un objectif que nous avons...
I'm worried about Kuminga.
Mais comme je l'ai dit à votre collègue en anglais...
Raising his coach and giving props to the other team and being patriotic. I think there's some things going on outside the court, you know?
Hold on a sec.
5 ans, on change.
I'm unable to fast forward that.
On change de
there.
On n'a pas la même équipe à chaque fois. On est arrivé, on a 3 entraînements.
Well, there's only
les
2 more
3 entraînements
minutes.
dont je vous parle, c'est les 3 entraînements, c'est les 3 matchs. On a eu le premier entraînement contre le Cameroun, le deuxième entraînement contre le Soudan du Sud et le 3e contre la Tunisie avec le groupe complet. Je suis coach, je ne suis pas magicien. Donc c'est très difficile de gérer un groupe nouveau avec des automatismes qui n'existent pas. On a fait au mieux qu'on a pu et j'espère que la prochaine fois, on gardera les mêmes bases qu'on a eues aujourd'hui pour construire quelque chose. On ne peut pas construire et détruire pour reconstruire, pour redétruire. Ça ne marchera pas. Donc si les choses doivent évoluer, il faut construire un programme olympique sur 4 ans, 6 ans, avec des jeunes qui pourront représenter le pays et le continent. Avec le talent que nous avons au Congo, ce n'est pas impossible. C'est juste une question de continuité.
Well, I think that was a little bit about youth and continuity.
Yeah. End of it. I'm trying to find.
J'ai pas vraiment trop à dire. Comme je l'ai dit en anglais, je suis vraiment heureux
JK speaking French.
d'être venu ici pour représenter mon pays. Donc, moi, être ici, c'est vraiment la fierté de tout le monde. Avoir un coach qui coach aux États-Unis, des grandes équipes, des trucs comme ça. Donc, c'est notre fier Congolais. Donc, je suis vraiment fier de l'équipe and I'm really proud. Donc, j'ai juste besoin de dire que nous, en tant que Congolais, à la maison, donc, continuons à nous soutenir. Le job, c'est pas encore fini. Donc, on a trop à faire, on a trop à... Comment est-ce qu'on dit? On a trop de trucs à apprendre. Donc, it's going to take a lot of time, mais on sera bien.
Et il faut se poser à répondre à la prochaine convocation, aux prochaines convocations de l'équipe nationale.
C'est la bien. It's all good.
Je n'ai que 19 ans. C'est réussi pour... C'est même pas. C'est réussi toutes les années. Je serai là.
Okay.
What's
With the French version of the press conference, let me thank Coach for coming and Jonathan.
All right. That's it for us. 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the 15 people that are still on here. I'm going to end the Twitch right now. End stream there. And we'll be back. Actually, I shouldn't have ended the Twitch. Whoops. We'll be back tomorrow. Mac McClung is going to play at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. And they are in Argentina. So we'll be right back tomorrow. So
Awesome.
See you in 27 hours.
All right.
All right. One last time. Oh, I didn't do the drawing and everybody's gone. So maybe I'll just save it for next time. So please splash that like button and we'll come back tomorrow, 27 hours.
Yes, sir.
Good, Dean. See you then.
Yep.
All right.
Can't wait.
Everybody.